Welcome to episode 9 of In the Cut. I hope everybody's doing well out there. Today we have one of the OG clubs in this community going to be on today. It's funny. I had somebody in my DMs today like, "Yo, who are these guys?" And talking about, there are many more well-known clubs that you should consider for this. And I'm like, but here's the point, and this is what I like about these guys and respect about these guys so much, is that you have like this upstart MC kid talking about who are these guys, and what that tells me is that these guys are doing it right. They keep to themselves. They take care of their own club. They're not out here on Instagram banging away like immature children all day, every day. This is a serious MC, a serious club of individuals who worry about themselves first. They do all kinds of positive stuff in the community, but they're not out there making a big show of themselves with all the kind of drama. So the fact that I would have somebody come to me and say, why are you featuring these guys? They're not known, is missing the point entirely about what this whole series is about. This is about giving people a look inside clubs that you might not otherwise have a chance to get to know. And I'm telling you right now, the Exiled is a club for me that I have known for a long, long time. I have been in the Reaper Lords MC for 3.5 years now. I go back to PlayStation 3 and have played with, all of the big clubs on PS4 and, some of them on Xbox as well now. And the Exile is a club that I've known about for a long, long time. Now, we shot at each other for a while, which really stinks because, as you'll see once we get into the playlist, these guys are very, very good shots. So I usually ended up on the wrong side of that. But these are good guys. These are guys, like I say, who've been around for a long time. They take care of themselves. They take care of their club. And they focus on themselves first. And I hope today you'll come away after talking with these guys with the same kind of impression that I have, which is, again, that this is kind of I think just a perfect example of what a 1% club looks like and is supposed to be like in GTA Online. There's a lot of clubs today that, all they want to talk about is TDM scores and free mode war scores and all of that kind of stuff. When at the end of the day, beefing and, fighting within the GTA community and having rivalries is obviously perfectly natural. It's a natural byproduct of, people having, number one, pride in their clubs and their organization. Number two, microphones, where oftentimes in the heat of battle things are said which, create bad blood. And number three, the fact that, combat is part of the game. But the difference about the GTA MC community, and I think, quite frankly, it's something that's been lost lately, is that it's not all about combat. I keep hearing people throw around this 1% term, 1% this, 1% that, when in reality, most of them have only been even, in MCs for a few months. They don't really know what the heck they're talking about. They're using it more as a, pejorative or a derogatory term as opposed to something that would be, kind of symbolic of the pride and uniqueness of the organization that you're a part of. Things like only being a member of one club. Things like only having one player name, not importing for TDM teams and that kind of thing. Riding around on cruises instead of sport bikes and nonsense like that. And having pride in your club and in your patch and taking care of the people who have to work hard, presumably, to earn a spot within your club. That there are actually standards and requirements that go above and beyond just being a good shooter in either free mode or in TDMs, but rather that you're somebody that's trustworthy, that's respectful, that has honor. And that's kind of what's supposed to be different about the GTA MC community relative to the GTA community at large and, quite frankly, other gaming communities, right? It's supposed to be special and different and based on respect and friendship and trust and loyalty and honor and pride in your standards and in your brothers and sisters. And quite frankly, I think a lot of that is getting lost because we've had so many people, join the community that, quite frankly, are just, crew hoppers and just constantly thirsty and looking for, any kind of attention, whether it be positive or negative, on places like Instagram and that kind of stuff. And that's really not what this community is supposed to be about. So that's why I say when somebody says to me, I don't even know who these guys are, that says more about you than it says about these guys in terms of what you know about the MC community. But I think it also, again, is very illustrative of the fact that, this is a club who's been around for over 3 years, but takes care of their own business. Right? These are serious guys. These are mature guys who are, concerned with their own brotherhood and their own family first. And I just love that and hope that we can see more of that in the community. And for you younger clubs, you newer clubs who are looking, for how to model your behaviors and, really truly what the 1% spirit is about. It's about more than just fighting with assault rifles. It really is about being part of a community that is focused on brotherhood and respect and honor and pride in your club and your organization, and not just stupid scorecards. I mean, that to me is the most shallow nonsense imaginable. But at any rate, just wanted to give you that brief little introduction, if you will. I have the Exiled all formed up and ready to go. I see Gunslinger just sent me an invite, so I'm going to hop in there in a second. I like to start these out with a little bit of free mode first. This guy has a helmet on, but no weapon. He doesn't appear to be too hostile. Oh, he had to get in his CEO first. Let's see. What's it going to be? Uh-oh. Teleporting. And 3, 2, 1. Nope, he's cool. Okay, have fun, bud. Let's go see some other stuff. Yo, what up, Screw? Hey, Ghost Rider. Kit. Hello there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to see you. Yeah, we'll get rid of we'll take care of some housekeeping stuff in just a second. Let me see here. I'm just gonna pull off for one moment here and get my my YouTubes set up. Say hi in the chat so I know who's watching, because I'm watching here for a minute. So now's your chance. We're doing a hey Sanazi, how you doing, girl? Nice to see you. Nice to see you as always. Let me see YouTube Studio. What up, Kaylee Bear? How you doing, girl? Nice to see you as well. Paul Walker, Asian Kid. Hey, brother. All right, Kit, I want to try to mod you, but I don't know how to do it right now. What up, Doyle, Bacon, Felix? What's going on? Papa Wolf, nice to see you guys. Double Snake, Ola, Liam, hey. Blacktop Maverick, welcome, 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 welcome. Let me see here. I'm just trying to figure out real quick if I can set Kit up as a moderator, because I got a feeling, you know how these In the Cut episodes go. You get good people, and then you get them other kind. And I really can't watch the chat very much while I'm doing these episodes, because I'm trying to be focused on the club that's in the lobby with me. You know what I'm saying? So I really do need moderator support on this. What up, Tony? How's it going? Alston, how you doing, kid? Devil's Army, welcome. Nice to see you in the chat. All right, we got a purple dot. Purple dot is gonna be... This is somebody called Little Mom 07. She got a gun out. Oh, she's trying to... Oh, you think you're slick? Oh, that's an L. Oh, she got lit up quick. She tried coming out with that auto shorty, trying to get that free kill. Got a headshot instead. Congratulations. Where's she at? I say she, female character. No idea what the real deal is. She just got wrecked. Iceman, what's up, man? Saul, how you doing, kid? Welcome to the stream. Murder Rage, welcome, welcome. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful Sunday. NPC with the save. Nah, I was looking for it. I was just waiting for the gun to come out, and as soon as she raised it, I was gonna pop her. I had my I was ready. I was definitely ready. But yeah, that NPC took the hit. Took the hit. No proximity mines? Wow, you garbage, little mommy. You're garbage. What up, Eric Boyzell? Phyllis, how you doing? Welcome. Welcome. Alright, let me see here. I can assume I'm going to get sniped. I do need to try to get... I'm trying to let my computer warm up here. I'm trying to get my computer started up. So I'm just going to kill a few minutes here as my computer's getting ready. I'm going to try to set Kit up as a moderator on the stream so that we have some backup. I know Mama Snuggles is not available today, and I think Tone is working, so I got to get Kit set up as a moderator. Should only take a minute. It'll only take a minute. The proximity mine kill. That's embarrassing when you got to resort to that. You try to get a free kill from somebody who's AFK, and that doesn't work. So then you resort to just laying down proximity mines, letting those do the work for you. I got an idea. How about maybe don't shoot at people if you can't fight? Oh! That's going to leave a mark. That's going to leave a mark. Alright, we'll try to get set up over here now. I'm going to try to just like chill over here for a second. Hopefully I can get a second to myself to get this set up. Yo, why isn't my computer starting? Is my battery dead? This is irritating. Alright, I see that purple dot there. We're going to just kind of keep an eye out here. What up, Owen? Yeah, that pink mist. Night, kid. Alright. Almost there. Just give me another minute here, guys. Just getting the chats, getting the moderators set up for my my Firefox kit. We got 62 watch, and I want to say thank you guys very much for coming out today. It's very much appreciated. Firefox kit on YouTube. Kit, I just got to get to your channel. I don't know how to get to your channel. Your channel is always really hard to find for me, Kit. Filter. Just give me 1 second, guys. Channel. Where is my Kit? Kit, how do you spell your channel name? Oh, you know what? I know how I can do it. I can do it right from the live stream, can't I? Stand by. This is going to take me literally 1 second. I know exactly how to do this. I think I can do it right from the chat, right? Yo, what up, Olympia? Boogeyman, how you doing? Won't allow you to donate. Are you trying to do it through YouTube Gaming? Because that's how you have to do it. We got NASCAR NOS in here. You can see my controller is about to die. All right, Kit right here. Let me see. Put user in timeout. No, add moderator. Boom, there's your wrench, baby. Welcome to the team. Firefox Kit moderating for me today. Thank you very much, Kit. I really appreciate it. How do you get a new emoji? The next emoji we haven't even picked out yet. We got a little ways to go before we get our next emoji. I forget how many sponsors. Maybe 10 more sponsors or something like that. Maybe less. I don't know. I don't know how it works. But we got a little ways to go. So, like I say, today on the live stream, I got the Exiled MC. Now that I have Kit set up as a moderator, and we got a little bit of warm-up done, I got the Exiled sitting in a friend's lobby. I'm going to go ahead and grab that invite, and we are going to jump right into it. So, guys, I do want you to go ahead and ask your questions. I will try to check the chat from time to time, so don't feel bad today. You know, normally we say don't spam the chat and that kind of thing, but today it's okay because I'm not going to be watching the chat. I'm going to be primarily focused on the people that I'm speaking with. But from time to time, if you have questions and I haven't answered them, feel free to just repost it. You know, particularly like when I die, you know, when we're playing like the TDMs and stuff, you know, that's a good time to get your question posted because that's usually when I'm looking at the chat. Or just if, you know, again, if there are little moments, I'll try to look here and there and get your questions answered as best I can. Okay? That's what we got. That's what's up. All right, so stand by 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and jump in the lobby. Let me get the invites out for the party chat. And we're going to get this moving. This is going to be great. This is going to be great. I'm so excited about this. Exiled Sand Chief. I know we want to get Sand Chief in here. Gunslinger we want to get in here. Do I see B-Fly? Where's B-Fly? I don't see B-Fly. Stand by 1 more second, guys. All right, I don't see B-Fly online, so we're going to get those invites out. We'll get Sand Chief and Gunslinger in here. Gunslinger's been on my streams in the past. You guys know him. Sand Chief is one of the founders of the Exiled and currently a charter prez. So he's a good guy to have on here. Gunslinger!
Afternoon, Dirty. How's it going?
I'm great. How you doing, man?
I'm doing just fine. I'll go ahead and actually suggest a couple of people for the party. That way you can get them invited.
Yes, that's exactly what I think. That would be awesome, dude. Thank you. I'm shooting right now. Uh-oh, and
there's Sand Chief.
Yo, Mike! Oh, sorry, NASCAR. You got too close to the flame. Sorry, kid.
Yeah, we'll get all
Do
the
you want me
council.
to? Do you want to pick up Super, Kringle, or no?
Yeah.
Is
I
that
mean,
Sand
if
Chief?
we have space toward, yeah, what's up, man?
Hey, man, welcome.
If we have space towards the time we go on the ride, I think we should invite him in.
All right. Right now, I'm just gonna pick up.
This is not
B-Fly
working out the way you
Slayer.
thought it was gonna work out, homeboy. This is working out badly. I got some dude just rolled up trying to shoot, so I'm gonna be entertained while you guys send those invites or send those suggestions, and then I'll.
I just suggested 3.
Okay.
So that's a. B-Fly is.
Look at him on that corner. Oh my
we'll do
gosh, that's
introductions once they get in
embarrassing.
here, I suppose.
All right, thank you, sir. This dude ran for that corner like his life depended on it. Look at him just corner shooting.
Katie's
Oh,
like,
that tree piece, though! Oh man, bro, you're getting banged up. What were you thinking? Let's see this pass. Who is this? Who is this goofball? This kid
So
getting
enthusiastic.
slapped out here. Sorry, I don't mean to talk trash, but you know, you get fired up when you start shooting.
well, you were getting all sorts of enthusiastic earlier. With,
I hit the greatest kill of all time, dude. It was amazing. Oh man, it feels good though. That again, I always say that's what I like about free aim is you can actually take a little bit of personal. Is this kid minigunning now? You can actually get a little bit of personal satisfaction out of your
Yeah,
kills
minigun's
because
free
you got to
aim.
work for them. Minigun's free aim. Exactly. Oh, logic, scrub logic.
That's every 99ers excuse when it comes to that kind of shit.
So true, so true. So you guys have everybody in the lobby and ready to go?
yeah, it seems to be for the most part.
I'm not surprised.
We do have one chapter president kind of running late. He just got off work. And,
Is that B-Fly?
I'm sure he'll join.
No, B-Fly's on. It would be Rattler.
Oh, I couldn't see B-Fly on my, for my,
He's one of the people I suggested, so.
Okay, stand by. Alright, invite suggested players. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. I got Dude Man Slayer and B-Fly on the way. Send it! Alright, let's see. No, working. No. My dude is like swinging his knife around like a goofball. Hey, B-Fly.
Hey, what's going on?
Welcome, man. Welcome.
Thank you for having us today.
It's my pleasure. I appreciate you guys making time. What's up, dude, man?
What is up? This is your captain speaking.
Welcome. You got a flight plan for us, dude, man?
Oh man, let me tell you, we got it set up, man.
I am really looking forward to it. And we got one more coming, is that correct? And Slayer's in here too?
Slayer is here.
What's up, Slayer? Welcome. Thank you very much for coming out today. Okay, now does everybody have their mics set to share? Question number 1. And question number 2, where did that echo come from? Somebody's echoing bad. Do you guys have a notorious echoer?
Oh man, is it me? Did it stop?
Are you watching the live
How
stream
about
while
now?
you're also in here? Because that would probably do it.
I think it's cleared up.
Maybe, maybe not.
No, I
It's
don't hear
gone
it
now.
anymore. You guys good? Do you guys hear it
No.
anymore? Alright, good
No.
stuff.
No?
Is it not? We good?
Yeah.
they're good.
That was a
Okay.
close call. But yeah, so everybody has their mic set to share. Can we get a mic check in the audience? Can everybody hear these guys? For everybody that I've introduced so far, can you hear them?
Gunslinger checking in.
Gunslinger checking. Red door.
Here, present. Do I get an attendance thing? I'm not tardy.
You get a gold star.
Yeah,
Here.
gold star sticker.
Oh, he don't like that short game, though. I wonder why this guy's so angry. Why he's like making such a big deal out of this. Hold on, let me go see who this is. Let me see who this guy is. Does anybody know this guy, Cyanide? Why is Cyanide so salty today? This dude came riding across the map to attack me, and now he's getting banged up. Banged up bad. Oh, CFFC. That's why. Oh, wait. He's got a he's a lone. Oh my gosh, he's in a lone MC. He's got his own patch with his own name on it. Why bother? Why
wanna be that cool someday.
random be
Gotta
random?
have-
What are you
Gotta have
doing?
something.
That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Anyway, okay. So, yeah. Gunslinger, did you send me an invite to your lobby?
I did about 10-15 minutes ago. I can send you another one.
All right, thank you, sir. I'm going to grab it in just 1 second here. I got one more shootout to do with Cyanide. Send you a Cyanide here. Get it, get it, get it, get it right there, right there, right there, right there. Got him. All right, 5-2. We're going to call that the final score. Good game, Cyanide. Not sure what the hell your problem is, but do appreciate the little scrim there. Hope you have a wonderful Sunday. I'm going to go grab this invite. All right, let's see here. Invites, notifications, Gunslinger, join. And yes, I didn't see that message. I don't know who just messaged me. I apologize. I didn't get to see it. So if it was something nice, thank you. If it was something horrible, don't care. He asked if you can hear the party members, and we can, so yes. All right, so you guys are all good for
I think we're good.
for mics. Fantastic. So as I was doing the intro, I was explaining a direct message that I got from somebody on Instagram, and he literally made the comment. He's like, something to the effect of like, I never even heard of these guys. There's much bigger clubs or better known clubs or whatever that you could feature on the episode. But my reaction, my instant reaction to that was, that's exactly why I like you guys. Is you're not one of these clubs who are out like banging on Instagram, thirsty all the time for attention. You do your own thing. You focus on your club. Are you okay with not like people like literally being like, who the heck are the Exiled? I never heard of them. Do you prefer it that way?
Yeah, man, we don't do shit at all.
Like you said, we kind of keep to ourselves. We always mind our own business.
Yep.
We don't. There's a couple friendly clubs. We communicate with and hang out with, but for the most part, we always do our own thing. We always mind our own business. We only care about ourselves. That's what our brotherhood's all about.
Heck yeah.
I think our support patch kind of sums it up, because it's, support the snakes and fuck the fakes, and that's really our sort of mentality with the rest of this community. If you're not part of this club, if you're not actively trying to become part of this club, then we kind of really don't give a shit about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes perfect
We
sense.
just think
way.
We think a club that operates that way is a club that's strong. So you can't, if you start focusing on other stuff, that's what makes people weak, I feel like.
I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. And I think now you guys have been around. When were you founded?
2015, June 2015.
So you guys have been around for almost 3 years now, right? Just about 3 years.
It'll be 3 years in June, so we're coming up on the third year actually.
And so now, at a time when, from what I can see, most MCs are just trying to do whatever they can to actually get players to come online and play GTA once in a while, instead of just being on Fortnite or Battlefield 1 or whatever. I mean, how are you guys able to hold it together for 3 years? Because 3 years is a long time in this community where we have standards that are difficult to maintain, rules that people have to adhere to, and that sort of thing. It's kind of a constrained environment. What do you attribute your longevity to?
I think it's just that focus, right? Like,
we have a really solid group of people that they're all on the same page. They're not power hungry. They're all here for the same purpose as we are. A lot of them maybe, we're exiled for a reason. There's, going back to like playing other games too, we're a club that plays other games as well. Like Fortnite and Battlefield.
Absolutely.
I think that's a thing that keeps everyone together. It's not all about GTA.
It keeps it fresh.
Brotherhood. Yeah.
We can come out here and be devoted to the club, but we're a club regardless of what game we're playing.
And it's nothing that's forced upon people. With everybody here, they make the choice to be here. They make the choice to leave.
Yeah, we've got pretty relaxed. I mean, like, we don't have like set requirements. Like, you miss this, you're out of here. Like, we're not draconian in any way.
Yep.
And I think that keeps everybody like level-headed. Everybody here, like Pringle was saying, nobody's power hungry. So nobody's trying to like do anything behind anybody's back or like try to manipulate situations. It's just everybody's very, very copacetic.
Got you.
Yeah. And that's what a hang around and prospect period are for.
Yeah, if you're a bad personality fix or fit for the club, that makes perfect
We're not worried
sense.
about shooting and stuff. Like nobody gets a position, nobody does any of that stuff like that, and it's based on merit and it's based on how you fit in with everybody. Nobody takes into consideration how like you play the game or how often you play the game, whatever.
How do you deal with all the
how well
call-outs,
person
though,
is.
and all the 1v1 requests and CVC requests that come in 72 times a day? How do you deal with all these 13-year-olds that you need to go crew battle every day?
We usually just say blow me, but and then that like transitions to a whole fucking other conversation. So, but yeah.
About their own insecurities and why they don't quite understand why they're
And
so
they try to
angry
call
at
you out in real
everyone and
life and
themselves.
give out addresses and shit like that.
It's like that Goodwill Hunting. It's not your fault. It's not your fault, little guy.
Come fight me in real life, bro.
I would like to kind of interrupt that line of questioning though, and Rattler did manage to make it so.
Welcome, Rattler.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining. We appreciate it. Much respect. Guys, can we get a mic check on Rattler? Can you hear him? He just joined the chat. You have your mic set to share, Rattler? Okay, outstanding. Yeah, I swear, every episode we do, I ask people like 42 times, you have your mic set to share? Everybody's like, yes, absolutely. And then invariably, on every single episode, yeah, there's some dude that goes on this big, long story, and all you can hear is me breathing and going, wow, that's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah. Every single time. All right.
Man.
So I got B-Fly and Sand Chief over here. Do you guys want to take me around and show me some of your other clubhouses, or tell me what's the significance of Hoot Falls? Why are you guys over here?
Two Hoot Falls is pretty important for us. It's I don't know, it's a main chill like spot for us. We hang out here a lot. We do some club related shit here. I'm not going to get into that, but it's pretty significant and just our kind of club lore, I guess.
That's great. So people from your club who will see this will connect with the setting.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Most definitely.
And they cannot hear Rattler.
Uh-oh. Can you hear me now? He's that guy. He was the fucking guy.
It was close. I'm telling you, it was that close one.
You usually have it on too.
Yeah.
I got you.
That's what it was.
For those watching, it looks like I'm doing like a really like serious like slow camera pan. But for those of you who game, you know what that is. This controller is almost dead. So like if I take my hands off it, it just slowly turns to the left. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Too many elastic band, left overnight. So, all right. So do you guys want to take me over to your next clubhouse and meet some more of the crew?
Yeah.
Well, we'll wait for Rattler to get over here.
Okay.
That's his chapter.
Bantam Canyon, one of our chapters. That's gonna be the first stop we're gonna go to.
Okay.
And Rattler will go over a brief history of Bantam and pretty much just talk about just the culture of Bantam and everything.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, B-Fly, would you step over here and model your patch for me? Let's take a look at this patch and tell me about the symbology. Just stand right about here so we can get you in the light.
Isn't it beautiful?
On the right.
Yeah, there you go. Take a few steps forward. See if I can see it real well. Looks like you got almost look like Medusa, but it's a skull with a snake wrapped around it. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a skull with a snake. We refer to it as the Rattlehead. It's kind of our name for the centerpiece. My patch is the cleanest patch. I'm from Los Santos. That's the freshest chapter. So if you notice the other chapters, they all have varying like dirty style on the patch, and like we have another chapter for our lifers. It's a bastards patch, and that also has like bloodstains and stuff. But mine's clean because I've been around the least amount of time.
Yeah.
Exiled, obviously, is just we have a history as a group of people that we were in a club to begin with. That's how we met each other before we started Exiled. There's a clear division in that club, and a group split off, and that was our name that we chose. And
May
we
I
just
ask, is
felt
the
like
other
snake
club still up and
reference.
running? You don't have to say
No,
who they
no,
are.
of course not.
There
Of course
you go.
not. Of
There
course
you
not.
go.
They fell apart right at, you know, we
When
left.
we
We were
left,
running the
they
day to day.
died.
We were doing everything. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
We were doing everything. So we
Oh,
realized
yeah.
that, so we did our own shit, and you know, this is ever since we've just been focused on doing our own shit. So.
Nice.
But,
Now tell me about all the little
yeah.
accoutrement. I see you got a 1%, you got a 52, you got a fuck the world,
Yeah.
and you got a I can't tell what the
Fuck the
lower right.
Down. All right. So in the bottom right-hand corner, each chapter has like a designation of where they're from, right? And mine is EBH. It's Burro Heights. That's where our clubhouse is located. Our other chapters have a Grand Senora chapter. Another chapter, I think, just has what does it have over there?
We have a GSD bottom rocker,
GSD.
but
Yeah,
we run
sorry,
a state bottom
GSD for
rocker.
Grand.
We
Yeah,
run a
so
state
they have a
bottom
San
rocker
Andreas
and a Grand
chapter.
Senora side rocker.
And then
Gotcha.
Grand Senora, and then Bantam Canyon has BHC in theirs. So that's where
Outstanding.
they're at. So that's a location spot, and then obviously the number on the left is just stands for Exiled Brotherhood, Exiled Bastards. It's interchangeable. That's what the 52 is.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So yeah, that's it.
Welcome, Prez. Glad you could make it out. All right. So now, correct me if I'm wrong, but you three are all charter presidents within the club. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Yes, sir.
And are you all founders of the club?
Correct.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Very good. All right.
Hey.
Let's go check out some of the other members and some of your other locations on the map.
That sound good?
Campbell, we'll have you lead us out to your clubhouse, bro.
I see you guys all wear the same helmet. Is that your crew helmet?
That's a club helmet. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Snakeskin.
And how
A lot
long
of,
have you been wearing that? Is that I don't know how long that's been in the game. Is that a day one item or is that?
That was Cunning
I think it's a
update, I believe. So it's been a while.
Yep.
We adopted that shit pretty quickly.
Yep.
Because between the imagery that we use for our club and our colors, there's the things that we can use to kind of convey that are few and far between. There's not a lot of orange. There's not a lot of kind of cream colored stuff. There's not a lot of snakeskin stuff, and all of those kind of encompass what Exiled sort of brand, I suppose would be the way to put it.
Yep.
And it's hard. It's been hard up to this point to express ourselves. Like they finally added some stuff with the gun running updates, a few of the other little. Yeah, there's finally some orange presence, but it's not common color in the MC world, at least in the confines of GTA. You don't see orange a lot. You see a lot of blues, greens, reds, but you don't see a lot of orange. Well, which is one of the things we're kind of happy about. But it does make it difficult to sort of represent yourself.
Indeed. Yeah, there's a conspicuous lack of snakeskin articles in this game. Now that you mention it.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, if they had snakeskin leather pants, I probably wouldn't wear them, but it would be.
I would like some gator boots though. Now that you mention it,
I would definitely rock those, man.
I'd go for snakeskin boots and maybe a hatband.
Yeah, taking them off.
That's it, man.
Oh.
Give me the snakeskin pants, man.
I might have a snake man outfit. Yeah, we could probably do that. But,
oh man.
A lot of clubs kind of do the uniform thing, and you have to wear this. You have to wear this outfit. You have to ride this bike, and they all have to be painted this color. And we have flat out rejected that in every possible way. The bit of uniformity we have is that snakeskin helmet. Everything else, every other member's bike is unique. Their outfits are unique. Everybody kind of has their own style, and the thing that brings us together is the patch on your
Everyone's
hat,
own individual.
not a uniform. Are you sure they can hear you?
no, they definitely can't hear you in game chat.
Oh, I thought you were still talking about the people watching the live stream.
Look at these weirdos. It's like they're doing one of those freeze challenges.
Nice. Yep.
We do have a couple bots in the party if you want to bring anybody in and like invite like introduce them.
Yeah, it's entirely up to you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you run that. So Rattler, if there's somebody from here that you'd like to get in, get on mic. More than happy to have them. Just send me a suggestion and I'll get them in here. Okay.
It's a private party. You got to suggest your.
Yep. Yep. If you suggest them, I can grab them. I like this. And let me see this patch real quick.
Actually, today is.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's crazy.
why is this not moving? All right, there we go. Bantam Canyon. Very nice. All right, let me grab him real quick. We'll get him in the party chat. All right, he's invited. So Rattler, tell me about your chatter and what's unique about it within the club. Yep. Got you. Very good. And now, Doc, thank you very much for joining. We appreciate it. Can you hear us?
It's a pleasure to be here. Yeah, yeah, I can hear you guys just fine.
Did I hear you just had your anniversary is today on earning your patch?
Actually, yes. Today marks my 1 year as a patch member in the Exiled MC Phantom Candy chapter.
Congratulations. That's very cool.
Thanks so much.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Go, girl.
And guys, can you guys hear Doc Anarchist in the chat? Do you have your mic set to share? Do you know?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I checked before the live stream actually started, so it should be on share.
Wait. Hold up. They can't hear you. I knew it. I knew it.
You gotta make sure the
oh
broadcasting
my
is set to
gosh.
share dark, not the
Yeah.
just the.
Yeah, so stand by. Let me just do a rundown on the. All right, so what you want to do is you want to go to your PSN menu, go to Party, go down to Party Settings, go down to Allow your voice to be shared, and set that to Always Allow. That's for Rattler's benefit.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, they can't hear you,
I
Rattler.
apologize.
That's all right. That's all right.
Dropped the ball
do
here, Cam. I'm disappointed in you.
It's
I do
right.
apologize. I thought I switched it. I thought I switched it. I do apologize.
Twice.
So
Is that guy twice?
twice. Yeah.
Two times.
There's slow clapping. There's slow clapping in the chat. The Rattler roast is on in the chat right now. Oh man.
It's okay.
So, do you want me to go over that again?
They got
Dirty,
you now.
or
Yeah,
just
go
real
over it
quick?
again. Go over it again. Hit the
All
high
right,
points.
all right, my bad.
goodness.
My bad.
That's all good.
All
All
right, so
good.
once again, Bantam Canyon is our second chapter after 2 years of exile, being a club. We moved out here to the west side, or the west coast of the map, because you don't see as many Bantam Canyon bottom rockers as it is in the game. Like no one really claims that as a territory.
Yep.
So we try to be different. We've always tried to be different from what we've seen in the community. As far as like Gunslinger saying, most clubs have like uniforms. We don't really call it a uniform. It's just like the culture of the chapter in general. We usually wear denim when we're on the turf by ourselves. With as a chapter like Cheese and or Chief, and the kid over there. And so we usually wear denim. We do work on a lot of videos, a lot of music videos, like stuff like that. Just having fun. Just
The
hanging
guy
out,
responsible for all of our videos can't get his mic to work the right way.
Yeah, man,
It's not like he's in charge of like our social media presence.
Yeah, none of that stuff. That's not me at all.
Oh, that's so funny. That is so funny.
I don't know
Well, that's
what's
all good.
going on here.
Hey, I gotta say, the kid opening the door when we came in here, that gate, that's a nice touch. I thought that was very
it's
slick.
a Prospect Chester.
Very
That's our
slick.
prospect Chester. I'm a sponsor.
Outstanding. So, Doc Yannicus, what's your role within the club?
I am the secretary for the Bantam Canyon chapter. Originally, before I was secretary, I was a tail gunner, and during the time, as like with me being a tail gunner, our secretary at that time wasn't able to make churches a lot, so I stepped up and offered to like take notes whenever he could not make it, and I'd always take notes. And then it got to the point to where he ultimately stepped down, and I was voted in as the new secretary. And ever since then, I've enjoyed the job. Like,
Oh, that's
I
great.
have fun taking notes.
That's great, man. In our club, the secretary is like does so much work. Absolutely, one of the hardest working people in the club.
All right,
It's-
but yeah, Dirty.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dark Anarchist is actually a girl. Is actually a female.
What did I say? Did I say? I didn't assume
it's
anybody's
okay.
gender.
You
I don't
were
assume
making
anybody's
some
gender.
people
Nah,
man, it's
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
No, it's a running joke that I'm a 12-year-old boy. It really is. I'm an 18-year-old girl. It's a running joke. Don't worry. And I find it funny. It's like, whoa. It's just like, it's just, you know, she's like, oh man,
A lot of people don't know. We just like to let people know, like talking. So it's weird because we get to hear it's like, yeah, man, it's weird. It just gets weird. I don't know.
Well, I
I find
mean,
it hilarious, man.
I love it because I gotta be honest. This is the first time. Like a lot of times, like I'll be going around the circle and we'll be talking to different members, and you'll come to a female, and it'll be some dude that sounds like you, Rattler, behind the mic, right? So for this, it was different. I didn't want to. Again, I'm not assuming anything, but you see a guy character, it's like maybe it's a dude with a really like a young dude with a live voice. I don't know, but
Yeah, I'm a 12-year-old boy. I enjoy Minecraft. Yeah.
that's awesome.
Minecraft.
That's awesome. Well, good stuff. Well, congratulations on your secretary position. Like I say, I know that comes with a lot of work. For us in our club, like if we have like a tail gunner position open up, you'll get like 42 people who put their name in the hat to run for it. Secretary comes up and it's like, I don't know if I want to do that. Yeah, exactly. So I know it's a lot of work. Yeah. Good on you
Dark
for
does
that.
a really good job.
And she
She
does.
takes a
and
lot
she-
of pride.
She helps out other chapters when she
amazingly
can
stepped
too.
up into that position.
She does a lot of help with the media.
Outstanding. Now, do we have another location that we're going to try to hit?
Yeah, we're gonna ride down to the city, right? Couple.
Awesome. Awesome. Who wants to lead us out then?
He's the saddle up.
Senor Biff.
That'll be me. I'll take us down to the Los Santos Clubhouse.
Eon.
Head down to the Drove.
I have a question. Wants to know what's your age limit? Is there an age requirement to join the club?
It's 16, but that's, I mean, when you're younger, it's a little bit more of an involved process because, you know,
Right.
we're obviously a little bit more concerned with the maturity level of somebody 16, but that's in our bylaws. That's what our age minimum is.
I got you. I know what you mean.
But yeah, we only got a couple of teenagers in the club, but most of the people, you know, range anywhere from the 20s to the, I think, 40s at this point. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how old's the oldest member of your club?
Well, that used to be Hale, but I think now
People are 79 years old.
That's
Wow.
that is just
I'm gonna have to start calling him
Getting up
Mr.
there,
B Fly.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I'm not even close to being the oldest person in this
Older.
club, but since I've been in this club, since the club started, I've been the old man, apparently. So that's just how it is.
what stems from is the fact that he's a hipster. And
All right, we're gonna head out.
Oh man.
stuff.
First step is
Yeah,
acceptance,
yeah,
He
man.
won't admit that he's a hipster, so we just call
Yeah,
him.
yeah, sure.
It's okay.
I'm probably the oldest, am I not?
You guys got out of there pretty clean. You got out pretty
You and
clean.
BT.
It's between you and BG now,
BT.
Twitter, I think.
Slow
Because I think Super's like, I think 33.
Oh man, Chester blew it. He didn't open the gate this time.
So,
He blew it.
40 lashes.
he's done.
He's
He's done.
Poor guy. Oh.
Taking a left.
He had one job. One job.
Oh man, I'm sure to give a talk to him.
Oh,
later.
Oh man.
One
we got a
job.
man down.
Man down.
Did we lose already? I don't know who it was, but
Who is it? If it's Diego, I swear.
It's Gunny. It's Gunny.
Younger.
Oh, Gunny.
It's Gunny.
Oh, wonderful to meet you.
probably
yeah.
the longest tenured tail
This
gunner we've
is
had.
traffic jam here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Kringle. You're on the
Get out.
Yep.
Did you guys go down again?
No, we just had an
He's on the other
NPC
side of the.
slowing us
He's on
down
the
a
other side
little.
of the guardrail.
Yeah, cut off. The fucking traffic in this game is ridiculous.
And so, roughly how long is your prospecting? And I recognize that for a lot of clubs it's kind of open-ended, but how does yours work? Do you have specific time limits that have to be hit per
No.
phase or anything
Ours
like
is
that?
It
completely.
can
both
go
the
as long
hangout
as you
and the
make it.
prospecting period are more or less indefinite. They take as long as they need to, and more importantly, as long as you make them take.
Right on.
But I mean, it takes a while. Like from the start of hanging around prospecting and patching, it takes a few months.
A few months,
At the very
okay.
minimum. At the very minimum.
Yep.
You
And
have
what's
to
the
put in the
prospecting
work.
process look like? Like, where do you start within the organization, and how do you progress?
We have a sponsor system, so I mean, for a long time we had a hang-around crew that was open. Our hang-around crew was totally open to join. Anybody could join whenever they wanted. That worked for a couple of years until somebody fucking went in and changed the emblem the one time, and that, forced us to lock it. So
Yep.
now we send invites, so it's just to people that mostly, we don't really recruit heavy, so it's usually initiated by the person that wants to join. They join hang-arounds, or they request to join. They talk to somebody. We see, like, vet them out just a little bit, see if they're all right, and send them a hang-around invite.
Yep.
And then we just expect them to do all the work. They need to fucking make the time. They need to come out and make the effort to send people friend requests, get in lobbies with people, introduce themselves, because they want to join us, and we don't need them. That's the way that we approach it. It sounds a little kind of cold, I guess, but yeah, but like, we don't need you. Like, so why do you want to join us? Is kind of the way that
Why do
we
you want to
approach
be a
it.
part of this brotherhood?
Yeah, it makes perfect sense to me.
So yeah, that's what we do. And then once somebody gets to know a hang around and shit, then hopefully they get sponsored by a patch member, and the patch member then is responsible for letting them know exactly what's expected of them, the attitude that they're supposed to have as far as being a member of the Exiled and all that stuff. And that's kind of how it is. So
Designate to which chapter you go to.
yeah. So
Gotcha.
yeah, our hang around. I just definitely missed the exit because I was talking. But we'll just go around this way.
It happens.
It's fine.
It happens. Yeah, no big deal. And what kind of people are you looking for? Like, who's going to be a good fit?
People
Just
that
don't
don't
be an
take
idiot.
this game. Yeah, don't be an idiot. That's the big one. That's like pretty much a club motto at this point. Don't be
Yeah.
an idiot.
It's like rule number one.
What would qualify as being
we're
an
gonna get
idiot?
off here.
Like, do you have to have an
yeah,
advanced degree in
you got-
chemistry, or what's
here-
idiotic
no.
behavior?
Invisible ankles.
Yes, sir.
With,
Got it.
rebreathers and like some stuff like that. Usually bulletproof helmets. BST usually involved with being an idiot. There's a bunch of different things.
Trash talking drama. I mean,
Yeah.
Drama's the
oh
big
don't
my
like that.
Drama
goodness.
Drama's a big one. All right. Park anywhere you can fit in here.
Yeah, anyway, you can finish.
In the time that we've been around, I mean, a lot of clubs will claim the same sort of longevity that we have, but they shut down every couple of months. They have little split off, splinter cell groups that go off and make their own patch. They take a air quotes break,
Yeah.
or they rebrand themselves, and it's all the same guys with just a different patch and a different name.
Yeah.
And we haven't shut down. We haven't gone anywhere. We haven't disappeared. We haven't tried to remake ourselves. We've continued to be exiled that entire time. And talking about the joining process of people coming into this club and the type of people that we're trying to get into this club, it's something where you either fit in or you get the fuck out.
Yeah. If you don't belong, don't be long, bro.
Yeah.
Right, I got you.
But
why do you guys all leave your helmets on the street like this? Is this some kind of a club tradition?
We just get wearing names.
It's a
Prospect pick them up. Yeah.
But much like Slayer said earlier, we don't really recruit. People tend to come to us, and Beeflight touched on that too. Is it's initiated by the people who want to join the club. We don't go on big recruiting.
What is up?
The growth that we've had, the people that we've added to it has been very organic. It hasn't been forced. It hasn't been come join us. We have cookies, and you should totally be here and get all the perks.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. Now, whose spot is this?
All right, this is our Los Santos chapter's clubhouse. This is we call it the Drove.
Yeah.
The Drove because that is where that's a collection of donkeys, and we are obviously in El Burro, so this chapter's picked up the nickname of the Donkey Crew.
All right, so a bunch of crows is a murder, right? Is that what we're talking about here? And a bunch of donkeys is a what?
Is a drove.
Is a drove, okay.
This is our fucking clubhouse, bro.
Only on In the Cut. Only on In the Cut do you get that kind of education.
Some fucking knowledge. That's some deep Google searches right there.
Right, I love it.
So,
man, where would we be without Google?
Yeah, man. This is the freshest chapter, but it's comprised of all kind of veterans of the club. We're all bastards in this chapter, actually, and we're a bastard. I don't know. I touched on it a little bit. That's kind of like the highest honor that a patch member can get outside of being an officer.
Okay.
And yeah, so everybody in our chapters is a bastard. We got Dude Man right here. He's my chapter VP.
Yep.
We got Rasta Man or War of Reapers. He's a sergeant at arms here. We got who's Super right here is Super Duper. He's our road captain. And it's Teabag and Shadow around here somewhere.
Shadow's over there. Shadow's over there.
Teabag and Shadow are chapter enforcers there. But like I said, everybody here has been around for a long time. This chapter's a little bit more like, I'd say Bantam Canyon, if they're the younger crowd, this is like kind of the more mature crowd, I guess.
And how does a chapter get? How do chapters get established? Like, is that conscious to where you would try to group people of sort of like personalities, or is it time zones, or is it just?
Yeah. So when we started to like grow as far as opening up new chapters, we wouldn't do it unless we felt like there was enough people that needed to be put in spots that they deserved, but other people were already in spots. Is that like? That was kind of the way that we would judge things. So if we had, after a year, we had a lot of people, and we felt like realistically we could split off, and we did it, and that worked, and we started growing again, and we had enough people where it was probably time to do it again. And but yeah, we take into consideration who's earned spots, like I said, that have people in front of them that are already doing a good job, that have been around for a long time, that we feel like needed to be, acknowledged in some way.
Yeah.
So that's taken into consideration, and just exactly what you said, the fit, the temperament, the type of people, like who's playing with who, like time zones, I guess, would take that into consideration, hours of activity and shit like that. So all that stuff went into it.
Outstanding. Do you have any kind of like unique sort of culture within this particular chapter, aside from being kind of the graybeards of the group?
Well, like I said, we're the Donkey Crew. We've kind of adopted
I like that.
We all wear a lot of darker colors, I guess. We hang out down here in the city a lot. Our Los Santos tattoo across the streets like a hangout for us as well. Yeah, we all have brown bikes. They are our donkeys, so we've really kind of
you embrace the whole motif.
Donkey shit. Yeah.
I got it.
Take it and run with it.
That's
So,
friggin'
but
great.
yeah, that's about it. That sums this up. This is obviously our clubhouse. I don't know if I mentioned it at the beginning.
Yep. Good spot. And again, you know, this is for me when I see clubs that have clubhouses like this, as opposed to what? Come on, Rockstar. Look at this. I'm sorry, guys. Let me just digress for a second here. Rockstar, that is lazy programming right there. Look at this dude's armpit. What you can't even finish the side of the shirt. You made $500 gazillion off of this game. You can't figure out how to make a T-shirt. Are you kidding me right now? All right. Pardon me. Pardon my digression. So no, I guess what I'm saying is when I see clubhouses like this as opposed to the ones that came with Bikers DLC, it tells me right away that this is a club that's been MCing for a while. So this charter you said is relatively new. What's relatively new? How long have you guys been around?
6 months about, right? Like, we think we started maybe a little longer than that. We started in August last year. But we've been hanging out at this spot, like, when we come down to the city since we've been a club, really. So, like, it was a very natural transition. It's like, oh, let's do it here.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, it makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense.
If you want to pick up Rasta or Super, we only got one party spot.
Yeah, I'll grab Rasta Man and bring him in here. We're gonna lead a ride up to Grand Senora, right?
I mean, we're running the Snake Trail. I'm sure most people are gonna be all right with that.
All right. I'll grab Rasta. He's our sergeant at arms.
Got him. Stand by. We'll get him in here.
Rasta Man.
Okay.
But he ended up with War of Reapers. I don't know how long ago.
I'm having. Oh, here we go. I'm having a little bit of.
His real name is Rasta de la Pasta.
Welcome, Rasta. Thanks for joining.
I think he's still set the game chat. No.
I was gonna ask how. Yeah, who wants to take bets on whether or not his mic is gonna be set to share? What do we think of the chat?
I don't know if it's set to share. I do know he's back to party now.
All right, Rasta, can you hear us? Welcome, man. Thanks for joining. Doing great. Do you know how to set your mic to share?
You are not. Go to party settings and go to always allow.
Check all three. Just
right there in the party.
Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do like an in the cut orientation where I'm gonna make a video. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Make everybody watch it.
Yeah, exactly. Before you join. And here is how you set your microphone. Can you guys hear him? No, they can't hear you. Hold up. Let's see now. You changed the setting to always share?
Yeah, I did.
All right. There's like a 7-second delay, and then the chat will let us know if they can hear you, or they'll just remain silent to troll because they're horrible. They're horrible. My chat's the worst. They live to harass me. All right, they got you. They can hear you. How long you been in the club, Rasta?
It's been about 2 years now. Started like this March. So
whoa,
2 years, and yeah, I'm a bachelor as well. Got that probably like about a year ago or so.
Yeah.
Started with the mother chapter, and came over here with Biff, did the whole sergeant, helping them out here, and just keep it rolling from there.
Nice. Congratulations on that. What made you want to join this club?
I actually knew them before, like before I was in another club, when they were in
an old enemy
club before. Yeah, an old enemy or whatever, and then they founded
Sons of Anarchy.
And then the club, yeah, and I was in another Sons of Anarchy club, and our club, just whatever, that club fell apart. Time went by, I kept seeing them, and I was like, you know what, like, I knew them, we shot at each other for no reason. I was like, I'm gonna see what's up with them. They gave me the chance, and I proved them that I'm not just, anybody that's just trying to come and go. Like, I was looking for that brotherhood, and I got it,
It's outstanding, man. 2 years is a serious commitment to an online gaming community, so much respect for that. It's outstanding.
No, thank you.
Any suggestions for anybody who's thinking about joining, looking for an MC right now? What would you tell them?
Just be yourself, and like, if stuff doesn't work out, just don't be upset. Just let it be. If you fit, you fit. You don't.
Hey man, don't be upset, man.
Yep.
And don't be an idiot.
And don't be an idiot. Nice. All right, do we have another spot that we're gonna go check out?
Yeah, we got our mother chapter clubhouse.
Who's leading the way?
It's gonna be our last stop. Senior Chief, myself, I'll lead the way. We're going to take our snake trail. That's what we call it. It's a trail that kind of connects all the chapters all together. But yeah, well, let's get rolling out of here.
Outstanding.
Yeah, this is the preferred route, and it's a direct pipeline right to from this clubhouse to our mother chapter clubhouse, and that one goes right
all the way
down
to
to 68 to Bantam Canyon. Yeah.
All right, we'll line up on the street right here. And then when we head out here, we're gonna take a right, and then we're gonna take an immediate left. And I guess Gunny's gonna stick around at the clubhouse, or he's not here, so we'll leave him here.
Gunny.
That's Gunny for you. All right,
He's trying to figure out how many gallons of paint he needs to paint it.
Perfect. I'm so glad.
Take a left.
Oh, he's moving now.
He's moving
He's
now.
like, oh shit, they're gonna leave me here.
The show must go on, Gummy.
Bring this travel service.
Last to arrive buys the beer.
Yeah.
So you call this the Snake Trail?
Yeah, that's what
Yes, sir.
And this connects all your different charters?
It does. It goes all the way to Los Santos up to Grand Senora, and down 68 goes all the way to brings it to Bantam Canyon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Somebody just got
Right
wrecked.
now.
Well, we'll just take it slow and we'll wait for the fly to catch
Yeah,
up.
don't worry, I got it. It's all good. I don't know why they just don't put turn signals in this game.
Right? How about NPCs that actually try to avoid people?
Yeah, that'd be helpful.
How about
I
that
guess,
kind
at
of
least.
programming?
Watch out for motorcycles.
Wasn't that
Motorcycles are
wasn't it
everywhere.
Papa Wolf who had that series that was
Look twice, save a life.
Yeah.
GTA 4 had turn signals.
I just posted a link in the chat to your Wix website. What do you use the Wix site for?
Cam.
That's our actual club website.
Okay.
Cams everywhere.
What kind of information is on that site?
Basically, almost pretty much everything you can know about how to be part of this club. Basically, it's,
My God.
Cam's lagging real bad.
Yeah, he's lagging all over the place. Yeah.
Your chat's put up.
Can y'all still hear me though?
I can still hear you. Yeah, go on. Just tell me, what do you use the website for? Like, is that where somebody would go if they wanted to apply for the club, for example? And what kind of information can they find on it?
Not really apply, but get all the info you need. A sponsor would send a prospect there, and like here's the link to the website. There's a prospecting video on what's expected for you. There's prospecting rules.
History.
There's tips on there. There's history about the tips. There's a tips on what's expected. What you do, like what's after church, so what happens, like what bikes are you allowed to ride, what weapons you're allowed to use.
What's the truck on the left, Kringle?
Taking a right up here.
And are you guys a cruisers only club, or do you allow sport bikes as well?
No,
No
We are
sport.
cruisers only.
cruisers only. Western and Liberty City choppers those are the only bikes we ride.
Seems like a lot of clubs have sort of relaxed the rules on that lately and are allowing members in with sport bikes.
Yeah, not a fan of that. We're a real traditional club, and I feel like most of the stuff that we kind of try to emulate comes from classic and traditional motorcycle clubs in America. So it's
Late 60s counterculture era.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's mostly where we get it from. That's a lot of the people in the club, identify or gravitate towards that kind of stuff anyway. So it's we stick to that pretty strictly.
Yep.
And we're just about to arrive. We're on Route 68, pretty much. We're about to enter Grand Senora. This is where the mother chapter was founded. This is our roots, basically. This is where it's all started.
This is where you'll see Exiled.
We take a lot of pride in all our locations. We take a lot of pride in what we rep, but Grand Senora is definitely will always be our home, especially for the founders. You know, you'll usually find everyone hanging out here. You know, typically, you know, if there's other players in the lobby, you know, we kind of check them out and see what they're about. I mean, this is our home. You know, we don't want any idiots going about and doing stupid shit.
Yep.
That we call home.
I rode up here and shot at you guys one time, and you kicked my ass bad. It was awful. I immediately raced back to Los Santos.
I just deleted that video.
It can get very serious.
But yeah, being in the desert is like very quintessential Exile. This is very much a part of everybody's
basically
identity.
Away from all the bullshit that goes on in the city.
Yeah.
No matter what chapter you're in, like you're gonna spend a lot of time up here in the desert.
Bro.
And if anyone wants to start shit, we would see them coming from, you know, we basically see anyone that would make the trip up here to try to...
They're coming for some reason. Yeah.
We're not gonna go to them. We're gonna take it right here. Like, it's not chasing you. You see, it's like up here. We're gonna sit right here.
Pretty much everybody
come up here and it's not that stupid. Yeah. They usually don't come up here.
No doubt. This is a great
I can tell you the countless times I've spawned into lobbies and I'm the only person north of Vinewood Hills.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, this is a nice little spot for sure. I like the aesthetics out here. So now this is the original clubhouse, though. So you picked it because it's up in Sandy Shores. Obviously, gets you away from all the drama in the city. What else do you like about this clubhouse? Why this spot?
It's pretty unique. It's just, you know, kind of, we mentioned it earlier when the biker DLC came out. You know, a lot of people just, when the clubhouses that you can, you know, there's the one in Sandy Shores or whatever. A lot of people gave up their, you know, their set clubhouses and either changed their bottom rocker to a location where a clubhouse, and you know, this is something you can't just leave behind, you know, especially for us. This is the foundation of this club, basically, you know.
Right.
Plus, we're the only club with a pop machine in the clubhouse.
Yeah.
Wow. Now you're talking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta have them.
This is my old desk. This is where all the exiled files are, right here.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Dude was our original secretary. That was always.
Yeah, this is where I always kept the notes right here. Typed them out on my typewriter.
Your typewriter.
Sure that's a cash register.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a typewriter. It's a typewriter.
That's why we can never read them, because they typed them up on a cash register.
Oh man, I thought it was my pirate language.
If we can all be bikers, that can be a typewriter.
Yeah. God damn it.
Oh man.
That is great.
Can't you see the ink cartridge?
That is great. So now, what's unique about this charter? Tell me, who runs the show up here? Is this?
That would be Sand Chief.
Yeah. Our style, as far as like colors go, we orange and cream is basically exiled colors, you know. But that's basically what we stick to is, you know, black cuts. I mean, we're out in the desert, you know. You know, you see Dove right here with cut sleeves. You know, we don't wear any denim or long sleeve shirts.
Yeah.
Get called we prefer ourselves the desert weirdos every now and then. I mean, we live in
a little sun-baked, and there's a bit too much meth in Sandy Shores.
Yeah, we live in Sandy Shores, for Christ's sakes. We're a bunch of trailer trash. So, but yeah, that's basically the mother chapter. It's just it kind of it kind of ties in with Bantam and EBH
yeah,
in a
all
way.
like the cultures kind of coming together. It's kind of like splits off.
Yeah.
The other thing is being out in the desert, and we kind of, I mean, bikers and cowboys kind of go way back, and we kind of have that little old west feel to it.
Yeah, the western style.
You'll see a lot of our guys out here that are rocking cowboy boots. And just kind of
bunch of hicks.
Yeah, I mean we're very much more of the old outsiders, and the guys that just kind of hit the open road and don't really care about any of the bullshit.
How do you deal with guys? All right, let me ask you a question on this. How do you deal with guys who basically want to dress like goofballs?
We don't.
Like
we don't.
You let them.
That's the trick. We don't.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, you say that as players standing behind you wearing a hockey mask like gloves. But
I think that falls in the category of being an idiot, I believe.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, I just, I know for some clubs it's something you wrestle with, which is, being part of this community and particularly emulating that culture. A big part of that is having your own freedom to express yourself in whatever manner you see fit and not giving a care about what other people think, right? So sometimes people like to push that limit in the game a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm curious if you ever have that happen. Does anybody show up in pink booty shorts and want to go out and do battle in free mode?
On the role-playing side, almost is how most people would see it, because almost all of our guys dress in a somewhat realistic fashion. It's not.
They have their own unique style too. You don't see anyone with free breathers or the red eyes and the white face paint. Everyone stands out in this club. They have their own style.
Yeah.
I think that's another thing that makes us really unique.
Here's the thing: you could wear whatever you want in this club, but you're gonna get fucking ridiculed pretty bad.
You walk in the room and everybody's gonna jump on you, so you might as well just not do it.
Yeah, there's definitely that group think that kind of polices it. The other thing is we are a more traditional 1% club. We're a little bit stricter on the rules, and you said throughout this that some clubs have gotten very lax with that and have kind of made concessions, and we've stayed very true to that. So we've stuff like the various headgear that people throw on and that may or may not impact the amount of damage you take, that sort of thing. We do our best to eliminate excuses in every possible way. If you're in a fight with us and you get your ass kicked, it's because you weren't the better shot.
Right.
It's not because one of us was in a CEO dropping bull shark. It's not because somebody had 5 different things glitched onto their head. It's not because of whatever other contrived method of excuse that somebody can come up with. It's simply because you weren't the better person.
Right.
And that's what it comes down to, is we want there to be no question about that and no excuses to be made.
For sure. Now, let me ask you this, too. One of the things that I noticed, just again, by way of, sort of getting an understanding for how you maintain the culture within your club and sort of adherence to what's best for the club. One of the things that I referred to at the opening is how there is a distinct lack of trash talk coming from your club page and your members and that kind of thing. Is that a specific rule that you have to keep trash talk to a minimum, or is that just you guys knowing how to act like grown-ups in public?
On the club page, it's on the bylaws. It's on our bylaws. We keep back when social club was just social club and people really didn't use Instagram that way. We always said keep all the beef, even with other clubs, off of social media, especially if you're representing the club, in a sense of especially on Instagram right now. We don't want anybody saying, "Oh, you said this," and we look like idiots, and we don't want to look like that. And so on Instagram, most definitely our club page, there's no trash talking coming from the club page. Now if an individual member sees something they don't like, they have more power to you. Speak your mind, but we still we're not gonna be blatantly disrespectful towards.
We're not gonna post pictures calling out other clubs and that shit, because again, we've been talking about from the start, our focus is this club, and that's all we care about. We really do not care about any other club. And a lot of people try to they'll start talking shit to us, and they'll say "Oh, you must care about us. You just came at us with 12 guys." It's what? Put 12 guys on. What are you talking about? And then they'll talk all this shit, and it's you obviously don't understand how a club runs. We do everything together.
Yeah, your brothers come to back you up. You fucking.
Because you're playing together anyway. If somebody shoots at you, of course they're all going to shoot back.
And that's a real conversation I just had with somebody, and I guarantee you that fanboy is watching this shit right now too.
Hi, everybody say hi.
That's the thing is even we do focus on us, and everyone will make excuses if we're in a fight with somebody. It's oh, so and so came to help you, or you called this person in, and
no, we didn't.
We don't do that.
Same for us.
There's a lot of clubs that respect what we do. If they see us in a fight, we don't have any alliances with any club.
But we have good friends.
We have
great
really
friends.
good
don't
friends.
have
Really
that
good
obligation to anybody.
But we don't call them to help fight our fights. You know,
Yeah.
if we have
They
a
just see
fight,
some
it's
shit
our
happening.
fight.
They see it happen. They usually come
That's just
over there and help us.
the
And
trust
we
and
appreciate it.
respect that
And we do
you
the
know,
same
people
thing
have.
for them.
Likewise, yeah, likewise. We do the same damn thing.
Yep. Yep.
There's,
No,
there's
it's the same for
definitely
me.
one of those things where I've been in instances where I won't even call my own members, like stop and ask, like, "Hey guys, I need help."
Yeah,
I'm
we sometimes don't even know Gunslinger's
like,
fighting.
like if somebody's there, we'll show up. But like, if it's not like, "Hey, do you guys all want to shoot somebody right now? Let's go do that."
No, I
And
totally get
doesn't-
that.
That
Yeah.
doesn't even happen.
Yeah, no, I'm the
Sometimes we
same.
don't even know he's fighting.
Right, I like to fight myself, but if I posted in our crew chat every time I shot at somebody, like it would be absurd. It would be annoying. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not fair to put that burden on
Shut the
everybody.
fucker.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. No, that's definitely good. All right, so now
Sometimes there's
go on.
instances where a point needs to be made to certain individuals that will remain nameless, but it's if we have to strap up and force to get a point across, we will.
Yep,
Yeah.
for sure, for sure. And now, do we have any other locations on the map that you're trying to hit before we slide into the playlist?
No. That's it, right?
I think we just chill out here. We can get the playlist sorted out.
Yeah, let's get it.
Yeah. The playlist?
Rattler's finishing that up right now.
Yeah.
The playlist? I don't like that. So wait a minute, Rattler, do you have a playlist? No, it sounded like. Yeah, my mic set to share.
The problem is we have our own like little like games. Like we have our own TDMs, but they're all set to like very small number of players.
The 12
They're not
people
like
as
30.
opposed to the 24 that we have.
It's just the people. That's all it is.
I got you.
How
I
about
got
a
you.
full Throttle Thursday playlist once you throw up
I
on the
can
road?
do that. That would if you want.
So
The one
down.
we
How about
just
some
did
soccer?
earlier this week was
I can actually. I'll edit one of my full trial Thursday ones real quick, and we can put that on.
Yeah, if you can get us to like 30 minutes or so, something like that, that would be ideal.
Yeah. Hold on, just a second.
Perfect.
Dirty called me out. Everybody thought Dirty called
He
me
did
out.
it immediately.
I just heard it. You heard it though. You guys heard it,
Called me
right?
out immediately,
He was
bro.
like, playlist? I was like, no, what? Yeah, that playlist.
Talking about playlist.
Immediately called me out. Oh, well, man.
Your little hesitation and
So
tone definitely
busted.
gave that one away.
Yo. Don't feel bad. I
I
did
just
it.
came straight from work, bro. I rushed home straight from work. You gotta get here, bro.
You just been winning the whole time, man.
No, I did the
man,
same.
I'm so
I did the
sorry.
same thing on my stream the other day. We had. I told the guys in the chat. I'm like, yeah, I'll get a playlist together. It'll be great. Send me your the maps that you want to run. Felix sent me a bunch of maps. We get in the lobby. He's like, all right, you ready to run the playlist? And I did the same exact thing. I'm like, yeah, we can run the playlist. Yeah, right. So I've been there. I've been there.
All right, I got this saved. This should be a full 30-minute one, so I'll go ahead and launch this.
All right, good stuff. Good stuff.
This is what we have
That's the nice
Gunslinger.
thing. I'll kind of use this as a shameless plug for my own thing. I've been hosting a weekly bike night like for the last 4 months now, which Dirty you actually showed up to was 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Kit came into the tail end of it this week. It's definitely been one of those things where our mentality hasn't always been the focus on fighting.
All right.
We're bikers first and foremost, and that was sort of my initiative to like be the change I wanted to see in the world, sort of thing.
Hey, Dirty, could we are we starting to play this right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or do we have enough time to get one more guy in here to speak? From
Yeah.
Grand Senora?
Yeah, absolutely. Just suggest him, and we'll definitely get him in here. Absolutely.
Alright. Get Ghost in.
Because the party chat's just gonna roll over the playlist anyway, so that's no problem.
Alright, yeah.
Did you already suggest them?
Yeah, I'm suggesting him right now.
Okay.
All right, I got him. They dress up
They're
like
not
bikers
bikers.
sometimes. Yeah,
They
exactly.
dress up like bikers, but they just want to shoot everybody, and I wanted to kind of get away from that, which is why I started doing the Full Throttle Thursday thing. And for the 4 months I've been hosting it, I've had a full lobby every week, with very few exceptions and very few incidents. And it's definitely been, it kind of changed my attitude towards this community and giving me a little
Still
bit
in
of
the game
faith
like
in my
that,
own
huh?
stuff.
There is still good people out there, despite all the trash
Yeah.
on Instagram. There's a lot of
Hey,
good
Ghost,
people
make
still
sure
out there.
your party chat's set on for everyone to hear you.
I sent you an invite here, Cam. I don't know if you still need one.
Did not get it.
Hey, Ghost, welcome to the chat.
I hit all from current session. I don't know how much more I can.
Is he in
Hey, how's it going? How's it going? I just switched it over.
Go to party settings and make sure your thing is set to your voice chat set to always allowed in here.
Yeah, I just set that right now.
Okay, great.
Who you gonna call?
Ghost, right?
Gunslinger, try to send another invite one more time.
All right, hold on.
So, Ghost, how long you been in the club?
It's gonna be 2 years around June, mid-June. I think June 15th.
Outstanding. And are you looking forward to Red Dead? You looking forward to GTA 6? Where do you go from here in the club?
Oh man, I mean, Red Dead. We can't wait for that. But GTA 6, I mean, it's rumors, but I'm hearing good things on the rumors. But
Still
Red Dead, I can't wait.
Way out. Yeah.
It's a long way out.
What are you thinking about Red Dead? Is this you guys gonna ride out in a big posse over there or what?
Absolutely.
Well, hopefully we can. Hopefully we can do the same thing.
That's a new
It's definitely
horizon.
gonna be something
Nobody
to
really
do.
knows what we're gonna do.
We don't really know
It's a
what we're
huge
gonna
break from this game for sure, and I think it's just gonna be a lot of fun, kind of just exploring a new game, a new map, and establishing what we're gonna be doing, or
Yeah.
a turf or whatever. So it's
AR
gonna be a lot of
is gonna
fun.
be replaced by a repeater rifle.
Yeah, get away from that
Fantastic.
stupid
You
shit.
gotta mount your Gatling gun to your flying horse.
Right.
Oh my God.
I can tell you right
No.
now, there's at least
Oh.
a few members of our club that don't want any friggin' rules on Red Dead. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, we're the same way.
Are you guys
This is
feeling
the
that
Wild
too?
West.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
really
Yeah,
gonna be the
exactly.
Wild West. It's kind of one of those
Straight
things
out,
where
man.
we're going in from the beginning, so we kind of get to pick it. There's not these pre-established rules and all the
Right.
stuff that you get to say. Well, they didn't used to do it this way. It's like, well,
Like, who said? Were you there?
Yeah, were you there at that time?
Were you there?
Exactly.
Yeah, we'll go. I think
Exactly.
we'll go ahead and get this going then.
Nice. And what is this? Tell us what this is.
This is it's a modified Full Throttle Thursday playlist because I have to have a 30-man lobby for that. But there's a couple of TDMs. There's a couple of races in here as well. But there are a few of the jobs I made. One of the races and one of the and the TDM that we're about to do. Another one of the races is actually from a friend of ours who was goes by MFFM Razor or Reese. He was in a friendly club. I'm not really sure who he's with now, but it's definitely a fun race. It's motorcycles, and you got to be able to ride. It's not just pick the fastest bike. You got to be able to handle your own. But we'll see how this pans out.
Outstanding. Let's get it.
Yeah. This is a TDM.
And I'm going to post a link here, guys.
This
For those of
is
you,
a TDM.
For those of you in the chat right now, this is a link to the Exiled Instagram page. If you don't follow them already, please follow that link. Give them a follow so you can learn more about their club and see the content that they're putting out, see some of the good things they're doing out here in the community.
Most of the club posts on the Instagram should also have links to most of the member profiles as well.
Yeah. This is going to be a good one.
We're going to finish out the playlist with a kind of a throwback to an old job that's now locked on the PS3, but it's become kind of a staple of the club and a thing that we have always kind of done in some way, shape, or form. It's a good stress release, and I'll leave that to be a surprise for when we get to it. I think most of the guys that aren't Dirty Worker or watching live stream know exactly what I'm talking about.
Is he talking about a happy ending? Are we getting a happy
Yeah.
ending?
We don't know.
That's what it sounded like to me. That's what it sounded like to me.
Jeez.
This is going to be the best stream ever.
Also, you actually have the props this time.
Yeah, I actually saved the pump this time instead of.
Nice. Full Throttle Thursday, TV, alright.
Wow, I just jumped up on the umbrella. What the heck?
SE Cheese.
Oh.
Got you.
I will say this is the first time this has been extensively tested with this many people, so if you find any sort of hiccups in it, please let me know and I will address them later.
Yo, you just got wrecked, dude. What was that explosion? I think we just hit a gas tank.
And canisters around in various spots. Next thing up a little bit.
Spice things up a little bit.
Yeah, before you know about those guys, man. Right?
There's a few other things scattered around this.
Why does my knife keep getting put away? That is really irritating. Yo, why do I feel like you guys are all ganging up on me? Why do I have 12 people shooting at me? No, it's not cool! That is not cool! I literally just had like 80 shooting at me all at once. It's a setup!
Setup. Nah.
Oh,
You guys are mobbing. You guys are
We would never do
mobbing
anything like
deep on the right side. Holy cow. I'm gonna flank around.
Oh, from above.
Flank, yeah, go through
I'm
that.
gonna flank around.
BP, get him. Get him, BP. Please keep moving back and forth.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh, damn it! I couldn't adjust. Nice shooting.
Watch out for the explosion.
Why do I have a pool cue?
There's a couple of pickups on here too, by the way.
Yeah.
So guys, tell me about your weapon wheel and combat rules for engagement.
The weapon wheel was we run a pretty strict ship on the weapon wheel side. It's only pistols. We do allow melee weapons. But
Do you
not
allow
to
that
be
big heavy
used.
pistol?
Which one?
Yeah.
The 44 Magnum?
Heavy revolver?
Yeah, you allow
Yes.
that? Okay.
Absolutely.
That's a club favorite there.
That's a club. Yeah, that's like since before the
That
heavy
kinda-
revolver. We use
Yeah,
the
that kind of
regular
goes back
one.
with the kind of cowboy feel of things.
Yep.
Being out in the desert.
And
definitely
we always
revolver.
get shit from people, you know,
Yeah.
in lobby
I
fights.
personally
If you
hate
can't-
that
if you
weapon.
can't- if
I
you
hate that
can't-
weapon.
I don't know, bro. The way we look at it, bro, if you
Same
can't
with
kill
shotguns,
shooting at
too.
you,
Yep.
If you can't kill
shooting
someone
at you
trying to
from
kill with a
far away
shotgun,
with a pistol or a shotgun, with an AR, and you're so good, then oh well. But I'm so sorry. You handicapped yourself, kinda, to an extent.
The amount of
You-
times
you
I've
have
been
the argument that
accused
it's
of
more
sniping
powerful.
someone because I was using a heavy
Yeah,
revolver.
a heavy revolver, yeah. But it is lit. It's our preference.
Capped
It's
it
what
off
we
of
use.
that thing.
But yeah.
Capped over here on his mongoose.
Oh
But
man.
yeah, pistols, shotguns, no automatic shotguns, pumps. We do allow the double barrel.
Okay.
Assault rifles, any kind of assault rifle is acceptable. Your preference. No sniper rifles whatsoever. It means no marksman, even with the scope off. We do not fuck with that shit. No explosives as far as heavy. Like your heavy should be just cleared out. Like the whole left side, like the whole left direction. And weapon wheel should be cleared out.
we do use explosives on jets,
We do it on like
tanks,
jets and
surgeons.
insurgents. Yeah, we do use that.
No
Yep.
soft
But,
targets,
as far as
no
the-
pedestrians,
yeah,
no
no-
like
Bikes, anybody on bikes.
domestic vehicles. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
apparently there's this
We
thing
barely-
going on
we
where
barely
it's
even, like,
99% to
we
be
barely-
running on your bike and killing people.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the fuck that's about.
I think there's people are trying to make more of that
Well,
than what it
yeah.
is. If you're running people over on your bike, to me that is not like in keeping with the 1% spirit, right?
No.
If you're
No,
using a
shouldn't-
vehicle
yeah,
as a
no,
weapon,
you're driving
you might
by.
you might as well use a
Sure.
car, like right? What difference?
Yeah,
So
we actually take pride in our ability to shoot from a motorcycle. Like it's definitely a skill that some of our members have definitely honed. It's also something that they take a lot of pride in. It's
For
a,
sure,
a flash
for
that you
sure.
can earn as a
We
member of
give
this
a
club.
flash out for it.
To signify that that is a skill that you possess. But
yeah, I
mean,
personally
and
have
that's the
no
other
problem
thing.
fighting with people on bikes. I like it. I think it's a fun and important part of the MC culture. But when people are just constantly running you over, like you get 6 or 7 people hitting
Yeah,
you
that's-
at full speed on
yeah,
sport
and then
bikes,
there's this
I don't.
fucking-
Yeah, I don't show them any quarter. You know what I mean? You won't play like a bum, you'll get
No.
treated like a bum, as far as I'm concerned.
Right,
but,
and that's how we play it as well. And we also feel like if you're going to be in a fight, you should be enough of a marksman to shoot somebody off of a motorcycle.
Agreed.
As
Agreed.
well as from a motorcycle. Like if somebody's riding at you at a bike and they're not running you over, they're just riding at you and shooting you, you should be able to shoot them off of it.
100%.
They're still
100%
exposed to
agree.
people.
Especially
Yeah.
if you're on a bike first. If you're on
Yeah.
a bike first, and then you're shooting somebody on a bike, and then
Don't-
they're on a bike, don't blow them up.
Don't. Yeah.
Like,
No,
don't
I agree.
blow
100%.
Don't blow them
100%.
up. Like, what are you doing? You were
Yup.
just on a bike.
Yep. Yeah, no, like I say, I think bike combat is a fun and important and acceptable, you know, sort of form of combat within the MC community. It's the abuse of running people over at full speed just to knock them down and kill them. I mean, that's some bitch shit right there.
We are motorcycle. The motorcycle word is a big part of that. It should be. Who's hiding in there? Is that Chief? That's the Chief. Come here. Got him.
Terrible. I'm not paying attention.
Am I even getting these kills?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't been paying attention to the score or anything. I'm just kind of casually.
I'm getting shot
My
all
health is
over.
bad.
I got a lot of assists.
I'm like casually playing right now. I'm not sweating right now with my burritos.
I'm not sweating right now.
There's so many.
That means he's sweating.
Does that
That
imply?
means he's sweating.
I'm not sweating. You see my score? I'm not sweating.
I don't pay attention to the scores.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Katie is lucky, bro. Remember.
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? There he is. There he is. There he is. That cowboy hat.
The other thing is like.
Go! Ah, good shit. Nice shooting chopper.
Much like we talked about earlier with people, you know, if you dress a certain way, you'll probably be chastised for it. If you play as you would say, a bit of a scrub and a bit of a tryhard, we'll also chastise you for it. Like if you're just fighting a person, as soon as you get hit by a bullet, you run around the corner and blow yourself up with an RPG.
I don't. Oh, please! Why'd you say that? I can't. That's like my trigger shit right there. I cannot stand these guys killing themselves.
Yeah.
What is wrong with these bums?
And then they say,
They need to be able to post their fresh scorecards to Instagram and feel better
Oh
about
my!
themselves.
It's disgusting. That is the cancer in our community. That is the
You just
worst.
you
If you try
shoot them
to-
once, and they'll run behind cover and kill themselves.
shit.
There's been instances where I haven't even actually hit them. Like, I'll
trash.
look at them and they suddenly decide that they need to run
Just
away.
they're in a bad position. Oh fuck! I'm in the open. I don't have a corner to
If you
shoot
got
off.
them out,
I'm gonna kill
exactly.
myself. That is
But
disgusting.
if you try to join this club and you do that stuff, like you either change what you're doing or you wash out pretty
Yeah,
quick.
right on.
Yeah.
Right on. Yeah, it
But,
is.
and that goes.
Go
That
on.
goes back to earlier. His personality is way more important to us. Like, shooting skill is not something we honestly care about at all. It can be developed, it can be improved, and it can be a
really
plus.
don't care
But
if it does or it doesn't.
it's not something that's by any means a requirement to be here. I mean, we have one member who, and I don't, you wouldn't care if I tell you that he only has 5 fingers. He's missing his right hand he's missing his right arm from the elbow down. And he still plays true free aim. He's still, like, I mean, he doesn't have any issue. Like, he doesn't run away from lobby fights.
And he actually kills people.
The fact that he plays this game is truly amazing. So when people have excuses and shit like that, it's just
I'm hoping Dirty got a shot of that jet.
Oh,
That was dirty. I almost wanted to say B-fly behind you, but I decided to steal the kill anyway.
Just a sneaky move. That's good. That's all good, though.
The funny thing is, we got this many people throwing ARs around here.
The lag isn't bad in here. I gotta be honest.
The
Like,
lag's not bad, but two, you'd almost think there's miniguns going from as many bullets as you hear fire.
right?
Oh shit!
Uh-oh, here they come.
There's a lot of people right
Here
there.
they come. Yeah, this is about to go bad. This is gonna go bad.
They spawned right in front of me.
No! Oh, good shit. Nice shooting, Chief.
No.
Oh, Toretto decided to chime in on the live stream chat.
What up, T?
What's up, T?
Yeah, too.
We will. We don't have a lot of alliances. We don't have any alliances, but we do have a few friends, and one of them is definitely Strikers. Shout out to all of those guys and all of their ridiculous characters that have developed that.
I've had a couple of people recommend them for a future episode of In the Cut. I don't know those guys very well personally.
They're a solid group of guys.
Good
I think
dudes.
They're an entertaining group of dudes.
They're a very funny group of guys. That Dated Savage guy, I did not know
Dated
about him.
Savage is great. He has a page on Instagram.
I've heard his name. Yeah. I've heard of him.
Dated Savage guy, I do not know about it.
I've heard of him. Nice.
Oh man.
Nice work, boys.
It's
Nice
out.
work.
Front and center.
2.13, I'll take that. I got mocked on my stream on Thursday. I needed that. I needed that. I got killed out there gunslinging.
That was
I'll see
No,
you,
it was
dog.
Wednesday. It was Wednesday.
Man, the marshmallow bullets.
What happens?
What map is this? Oh, it's yours.
What do you have? Do you have like the rattle dash on this thing?
I've got the Full Throttle Thursday Red Ash. I've got choppers on deck down in South Los. I've got that big kind of red, white, and blue TDM, and then the
The
jump.
happy ending.
Yeah, the happy ending.
The happy ending.
It's not that lawnmower thing, is it?
Maybe.
Oh.
It is! I'm sorry. My bad. Yo, Gunslinger, that was a fun map, though. That was a great map. Sorry.
This is another one of those ones. It's definitely, it hits a lot of stuff with the club, because we start out right by the Burro Clubhouse and we end up right by the Grand Senora Clubhouse. This is the description of the job says it all. From the drove to the desert, the only way is on 2 wheels.
Nice. Kick, beat, smash your way to the finish. This is I'm hyped up for this. This sounds good. This sounds real good.
This is a GTA race, and there are not really any
You will get shot.
You will get shot, you will get hit, you will get pushed out of the way. It's
Can't
gonna
come
be
in here and not expect to get shot.
Don't forget to eat your tinkle pods.
Your what?
Yo, what?
Oh my god, Kev.
Dude, man, for you.
That's him.
How do I
Oh,
turn
man.
this off? There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. I'm
Tinkle's
official.
supposed to be like
I'm
high
official.
stakes. Is that what you said?
Yeah, Tinkle's supposed to be tied, man. Oh, whatever. Come on.
Are you worried about being sued by Tide so you can't actually say Tide Pod?
Oh, but I didn't even pick the
Oh,
brand.
just you said Tide Pod. This is gonna get
I just
demonetized
screwed
now.
myself on the
This is gonna get taken down.
Oh, man.
I'm following Gunslinger. Where are you?
I'm gonna be up to your left.
Okay.
Oh, man, I just screwed myself on the bike.
I chose my blue moon.
Alright, who's gonna shoot me first?
Yeah, this thing is
Buggity,
shot.
buggity, let's go.
Oh my god!
Gunslinger, you ass.
Already got screwed. I already got screwed. Dream, you son of a bitch.
No wrong. Oh, you 99er.
Come on, Dream, let's go. Let's go, Dream.
I am out of here. I am out of here.
Oh Jesus!
Oh my god!
I was.
How the hell did you kill me, Cat?
Oh no! I forgot you can't. Can you?
Yeah, you can fall off your bike.
Hey, I just hit a car and I did not fall.
Who is ketchup turned on? How are you guys catching me? I feel like I'm way out in front. Ketchup's on. Oh, that's why. Yeah, my bike is going slow.
Oh, I'm missing.
Oh, shit.
I think there's an explosive tank on the one off with them too.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's a car.
No!
Dang it, Bobby.
Traffic is... God.
Don't say it, chat. Everybody be quiet in the chat. Quiet in the chat.
I'm out here.
Consider yourself fortunate. I turned cops off because usually I have that on too.
Oh,
What?
no.
I'm on the wrong way? What?
No, you're good. You should be good, Cat. It's like
I missed the checkpoint.
Oh, he went wide on that one turn coming past.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I hear a rocket coming straight at me.
What is this?
Oh, it's a. Oh.
Can you tell in the chat right now that I'm like biting on my tongue right now, focused, like I'm sweating. I am in a full sweat right now.
I'm sorry, Dirk. I'm sorry, Ryder.
He is not sorry. He is not sorry.
Why are there so many
Not listen to that
semi-trucks?
man.
Oh, Hydra.
Oh,
Gate to gate, let's go! Nice! Done.
Gunslinger. How dare you?
Dirty, your butt cheeks clenched. I was, bro. It was.
Oh, man.
God damn it.
Oh my god, shooting me!
Yeah!
How do I get...
Oh, who was that?
Oh, jeez,
Dude, but that
you
was
son of a
bullshit.
bitch.
There's literally a 12, like an 18 wheeler across the road.
Oh, my good lord.
No! No!
Ha!
No! Freaking truck got in my way, bro.
I would apologize for shooting Cam, but I'm not that nice.
No way. I don't accept your apology. Deliberately shot me.
I'm not going to apologize.
I'm not even going to apologize. I deliberately shot you in the back of the head.
I'm surprised Gunny's still here.
I got knocked off by Dark at the very beginning.
That's a link to the Exiled YouTube channel. If you guys want to sub to them, check out some of their content. You can follow that link to sub the Exiled YouTube channel.
Which is good content.
Got great stuff on there.
Oh,
Cam Bradler does a very good job on our club videos. We have a comic book series out too that's going to be
oh, nice.
the next part that's coming out.
A new installment here shortly.
Very cool.
Very shortly.
Oh, 31 again.
Probation chatter.
this guy.
This
guy, out of all of us, not one of us could win. Come on.
Dang it, man.
I mean, I won TDM. Does that help?
That counts. That counts. Hey, Bo Peep. Welcome to the stream. What up, Bacon? Magic Mike. Nice to see you guys.
Bacon sure.
What's the name of bacon?
Bacon is delicious.
I'm getting hungry
Bacon goes
now.
with everything.
I'm getting so hungry now.
Sorry, but you can't comment down.
What up, Kaylee?
Hey Cam, I hope I get my hot dog in that comic.
Oh, no, you're not going to get that.
Push your chopper to the limit through Red Menace turf and see if you survive. Okay. What is Red Menace turf? Red Menace is?
Red Menace MC.
Yeah, Red Menace is an MC that resides in Southwest.
Southwest.
Yeah, I'm familiar. I'm familiar with Red Menace.
Yeah.
We haven't been seeing too much of them lately, but we when we do hang out, it's usually a good time. That they've been a pretty chill group since we started hanging out with them.
I usually see them in my DMs telling me how stupid I am for one thing or another.
Yeah, they might do that.
They may be more interested.
They might get at you.
Talking than we are.
It's just the nature of the game.
They'll get at you like that.
No, and believe me when I tell you, I
cool
joke around with some of them. I really do. I had one of them go a little extra on me, so I ended up like blocking the whole club. But for the most part, I could tell it was like a little bit of like friendly banter for the most part. It was just one got a little bit out of order, so I had to.
One got out of hand.
Had to hit him with the band. Had to hit him with the band.
That one guy has to ruin it.
There's always right.
They're all cool, bro. Red Menace is straight up. It was a real cool group of guys. I got to be honest. I'm very disappointed that we don't have good relations because, like, the first thing that struck me about them is their patch. I love it. I hear people talk trash about it, but that is a club that's out there doing what they want to do about them and not just trying to follow a trend. And I just, right away, I was like, I want to know more about them. Then they started shooting at me, so I'm like, oh, okay, never mind.
So much for that idea.
Yeah, it's okay. But not, aside from the the trash talk and that sort of thing, I haven't had any bad experiences with them. It's all been good, fair fight.
God damn.
Is this a GTA race again?
This one is not a GTA race. This is going to be purely based on driver skill and not weapon proficiency.
Oh, I have played this map. Yeah, this is tough. This is a tough race. This is a tough race.
I haven't done this one.
A lot of tight turns through here.
Yeah, you definitely, like I said, you got to be able to ride. It's not about picking the fastest bike.
You know, the challenge for me is, they always tell you in riding, you're looking in front of you, right? You want to look like 40 feet in front of you, not right next to you. So I'm pretty much just plowing through anybody who's right next to me and just trying to keep my eyes on the road ahead of me, on the horizon, sort of. So I'm anticipating turns.
Get out of here,
So now, Gunslinger, I know you ride in real life. Tell us about your bike. You just got a new baby, no?
I did just get a new baby about a week and a half ago. I just picked up a 2002 Softail Standard.
Nice.
That I'm waiting very, very impatiently for weather to be warmer.
I got
here
you.
in the Midwest.
Yep. I'm in that boat right now myself.
And I'm far from the only example within the club that rides.
Who else rides? Anybody else in the chat here?
Both B-Fly and Dude Man both have bikes. The Sergeant at Arms for our mother chapter, Face, who unfortunately can't be here, I know also has a bike. And
where's the video?
B-Fly, what are you riding out with?
It's slowly becoming a requirement to join.
Nice.
It's slowly becoming a thing. If you want to be in the club, you also have to actually own a bike. Biff?
Oh shit, sorry. I got a 2013 Street Bob.
Nice.
Yeah.
Bro.
I'm basically fucking, I'm in the same boat. Can't wait until it warms up a little bit. I try to get it out as much as possible, even when it's freezing balls.
Right. My plan was to literally get my bike out this weekend, and I got home, there was 12 inches of snow on the ground. And Wifey was talking about how much I had to shovel.
That's the best time to get it up.
Cold, I don't mind. Ice, I really don't like. Yeah, it's the ice that's scary, obviously.
Yeah. Well, and then plus in the wintertime, like out here at least, we get a lot of salt down on the fucking roads, so like, you gotta be fucking real diligent.
Not only do you have to wait for the weather to warm up, you also have to wait for it to then rain to clear off
a
the
few
road.
good times. Yeah.
Right.
It's ridiculous.
See, Florida man's got it made.
Florida man.
Florida man eats another Florida man's face. Florida's crazy. Florida's crazy.
It's the best superhero with all of its
That's right. In all of my glory.
His secret identity may not be Duke.
You and your
It's
fair
gonna.
weather.
In all my glory. I try.
I was actually in Florida.
Texas has some great weather here.
Texas is the
Look,
best.
everybody finish. Please, everybody finish. Please, everybody finish. Cat, finish. Cat,
I'm
please
coming.
finish.
I'm coming. Oh,
Please
man. There it is.
finish.
Yeah.
And there goes Gunny. There goes Gunny starting the race.
Oh, man.
He might have DNF'd. He might have got a DNF.
3 seconds left.
Gummy?
Started with 3 seconds left.
That's awesome.
What is that kid? I swear to God.
All right. Again, here's another link to the club website. This is the club website for the Exiled MC. If you want to learn more about their club, anything that you haven't heard on here, get more into the history and background of the club, you can do so on that website right there. We'll leave that link in there for you. What do we pull here? Third place? Oh, Gunslinger.
Podium.
Podium. We'll take it. We'll take it.
If you ain't first, you're last.
Right.
You go Ricky Bobby on
Of course, Gunslinger wins.
Look, it's our in the cut episode. I can't have 30 winning all the time.
Oh,
That's
man, I'm right there, bro. I'm 1 point behind you.
Oh, he's 1 point behind me.
Right
We can't be having this. This is unacceptable.
No, I find it refreshing when somebody else wins.
It seems to me, right? It seems to me like I've heard primarily U.S. accents. I have a question in the chat. Where are your memberships primarily from? What part of the world?
We are primarily U.S. Yeah, we do have a couple of international members. We have one Scotsman who is Sefri, and an Irishman, which is Sergeant Bohannon. I don't know if he's still in here or not.
He's logged out early.
He said he was only going to be able to stay for like the first hour anyway. But we're open to people from all over the world. It just kind of, I mean, we are from coast to coast in the U.S. and Canada, so.
Like, you gotta bear with us on the playing time though. It's like we get on like all hours of the day, bro. Like no matter where you're at, it's like you can find at least one Exile guy on. Yeah. At least probably not on GTA, but they're on. So like
everybody has like different
work schedule.
Right. So like the scheduling, like playing like with the US guys, like opposed to somebody from of course the UK, it'd be different. You just ask, like if you want to join, we just ask you bear with us on the on like the scheduling, time zones and all that.
Got you.
We're here.
Yeah, there's I mean, most of us, the majority of our membership are adults. We do have real world obligations. We have families. We have jobs. So the scheduling doesn't always coincide. Some of us are, I'm working swing shifts right now, so I'm all over the place. Sometimes I'm on at 9 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes I'm on, at 3 a.m. It kind of varies for me, and I've always got somebody from the club to play with, regardless of when I do decide to show up.
I got you. That really helps. That definitely helps.
What is this, Gunslinger? What is this?
Oh man, I do not like this place.
I know this map.
Now I have to point out that I actually heard this map
this looks dope.
From a 3v3 crew battle that we did many moons ago with a club that's no longer existent or relevant.
Of course.
And it was laughable because it was a 3v3 on this huge map.
How could you even get a kill? You just spend your whole time looking for people.
That's
It's more like a treasure hunt than a TDM.
The whole experience was very laughable.
It's like a clown made it.
But it works. It's one of the few that I have that's not a Rockstar created one that fits its
Yeah, it's an American flag, bro. Come on, man.
Whatever. I didn't even realize that until you said that. Oh man.
I feel like a clown made it. That's great.
What the fuck?
T-Bag occasionally works on that, so there's that.
Oh.
But yeah, some of us do actually ride. A couple of our guys do actually have some, club affiliations. So the culture of motorcycle clubs is beyond GTA with us, and most of our guys understand what it is we're trying to emulate here.
Right.
There's not a bunch of guys who watched too many episodes of Sons of Anarchy and decided that that's what it is to be a biker. Let's be honest. Well, that's a fun show and it can be entertaining. It's not an accurate representation.
Yeah,
of,
something
of,
tells me
of
Jax
life in
Teller
any
couldn't
way.
kill 47 people and not be like under serious
Not be
investigation.
in serious incarceration. And,
every week 13 people die.
Oh, my kills are getting stolen.
Yeah, it's not running guns for the Irish and all this other stuff. It's 90% of our time on this game is probably us just hanging out with each other and sort of basically just shooting the shit.
Slayer.
Being a club, really. I mean, being
talk about what happened today.
that extended family, and these
a lot of our conversations don't even evolve around this game. I mean,
a lot of our conversations are weird as shit.
This is awesome.
Yeah, man, we take a lot of spirit walks.
We take a lot of spirit walks.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
You've been playing too much Assassin's Creed Origins over there.
Oh, man, that's great.
Yeah, my ability to you to die. Yeah, I got him. Oh no, Dream killed me.
Lengthy discussions about Pop-Tart condiments and...
Run, Rocket! No! God damn it, I couldn't hit that corner. I almost got away. I was like, I'm gonna go get a health pack. I'm gonna live forever. Nope, dead.
I've started a.
Yeah, who doesn't like Pop-Tarts?
On the,
what? Pop-Tarts are delicious.
Status of whether or not a hot dog is considered a sandwich.
No, it's not.
It's meat
It is
between
not.
bread.
Diego doesn't like Pop-Tarts.
Is it cheeseburger?
That's who it
is.
is.
Is it cheeseburger?
Diego doesn't like Pop-Tarts?
Yeah.
No,
He thinks
a
they're
cheeseburger is
nasty.
not a sandwich either. It's a whole
Why is
other
a cheeseburger not a sandwich?
Let's not get into this here. Let's not get into this here.
We should get him in here on the Pop-Tarts, at least.
In the
I feel like discussion needs to be had as to why someone could not possibly enjoy Pop-Tarts.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Yeah, Bo Peep, you can't trust people that don't like Pop-Tarts.
Yeah,
I mean, I can see saying you like toasted strudels better, but to say you don't like Pop-Tarts full stop, that's extreme. That's extremism.
That's basically communism, I feel like.
Young Durgo.
It's something. It's some form of deviant behavior that's worthy of suspicion.
A lack of appreciation for Pop-Tarts will lead to the downfall of America.
That's
Man,
gonna be in the next.
I do want some toaster strudels right now, though.
Hey, strawberry Pop-Tarts are the best with the frosting.
No, they're resurrecting. The guy who resurrected killed me. Gunny resurrected.
Oh no!
Killed me.
Gunny is notoriously difficult to make stay dead.
I was like, I'll come back and kill him again in a second. Nope, he got me. Rattling.
No, the old movie was, Goonies never say die. Well, with us, it's Gunny doesn't die.
He doesn't die.
Kill that young man.
There's a.
Oh, I'm shooting
I
you in
was
the
just I got glanced
face.
at the chat. There's
No.
now a very vocal outcry for people who don't like Pop-Tarts.
Oh bullshit! You guys suck. Sorry.
Pop-Tarts are
Put on 'em,
amazing.
man. I mean,
Gotta get the berry ones.
Come on, let me get that kill! No!
The berry.
I needed one more shot.
The guy with for the berries is Trinkleberry.
Yeah, the Trinkleberry that doesn't sell berries.
He's a terrible. He's a terrible.
He don't sell berries.
it's all about the cinnamon and brown sugar, man. That's where it's at.
I'm actually become very partial to the S'mores Pop-Tarts.
Oh, we killed each other.
The s'mores flavored ones. They got marshmallow and chocolate in them.
Those are good. I agree. I concur.
Then you put extra You put extra chocolate on it.
That's like basically eating some kind of dessert for breakfast, though. Come on.
Exactly.
Come on.
That's one of the perks of being a grown-up.
If I want to have dessert for breakfast, I can.
No, they are delicious. I'm not. Don't get me wrong.
He's also 79 years old. Remember that?
Jesus.
Oh my gosh, I am so hungry. We're ending the stream shortly. We're gonna end the stream prematurely. I'm gonna say I lagged out. I'm so hungry now. You got hear me? Yeah.
No, I don't think that's.
Oh, my mic's breaking up.
You gotta order a large fried. Try to figure out why that doesn't come through.
That damn pistol! I see you.
Now, have you ever microwaved a Pop-Tart?
Ooh, that's a good question.
When you don't have a toaster.
Have you ever put butter on a
You ever put butter? Ah, yes. There it is.
You know the official microwave directions for a Pop-Tart? Put it in the microwave on high for 3 seconds.
I mean, because it gets really soft.
Super.
It's really soft. All right.
It's really soft.
No.
I think that's enough for the Pop-Tart.
I want Diego to get in here and explain this.
So what are we getting an official Pop-Tart?
No.
Oh boy.
Would it be orange flavored?
Orange and cream.
Orange flavored Pop-Tarts.
Hey,
No,
Orange cream, yeah.
That's an idea, right?
And then they'd have this centerpiece right on the icing.
The berries and cream Starburst.
Jeez. Chat, can you guys check the map for me? Is anybody behind me? I'm like so focused on this camping spot that I found. I don't want to even look.
Oh man, we get a camper.
I'm gonna find him and throw
every
up a
chance
flare.
I get.
Camping's Friday. Let's find it, shall we?
I feel like there's a giant American flag.
Dirty's over here.
Oh man, the
Don't expose me.
Squad.
Don't expose me.
Oh,
Casper got me.
I may or may not be shooting flares up in the air behind you.
He is not so friendly.
Where are these flares you speak of? Oh, I see them.
Oh, I found one of the spawns! Oh man, I'm coming back there. I'm gonna camp right on that. I'm gonna camp right on that.
Oh, Cam, you like
Where is that? Get me back to that spot. Get me back to that spot.
Oh, die.
That is the most. That is the most.
No,
that is the most OP camping spot I've ever seen in my life.
Wow. He had no health. Oh god.
Oh, sorry, I'm blocking your shot. My bad.
That's why you can't get the tryhard. They have no life. Kill them. They have no life.
They have no life.
No!
How do you
Oh,
kill them,
man.
which has no life?
They didn't try hard enough.
Magic Mike caught a timeout. Yeah, bro, that's all part of being a new... We got Kit in there as a new moderator. Every new moderator goes through the same sort of growth. They feel that initial power, and quite frankly, it ends up in a couple of like bans that are probably uncalled for. But you got to let them get the taste of blood. So sorry, Mike, if you had to be the victim of that.
I think.
Right back here. Right back here. Right
I
back
think she
here.
might be
right
taking up
back
aggression from earlier when you were trying to get her to validate your awesome kills that you could get
Bro,
over.
that kill was amazing. No!
Why,
See, this is a
That
team
was
spot.
hilarious.
I need a team on this. I need a team on this. We got to team that spot right there. I can't say it out loud though, or they'll know.
I'm on my way. What spot?
Oh, I came around that corner.
Cap's ready to
Oh,
fucking go.
no, he's up top.
Oh man. I just ran into what, like 6
Alright, I'm gonna pull up something.
Oh, Gunny.
I got no health. I'm gonna go for that health pack.
Dang it, Dirty.
I'm beasting. I'm beasting.
Trying to get you with that revolver.
I saw that.
Oh man. Chester.
No! Oh, I couldn't slip back. I tried to slide back. I got wrecked.
No.
Oh no, I had to reload.
6 seconds. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Out of here.
Oh, I can't dream at the lesson.
Chief with the MVP.
Oh, what is he doing? That's awesome. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Oh, that's so funny.
27 grand.
Is it time for the surprise?
So free.
That was
Oh, the
sick.
surprise is
That was sick. Nice work, fellas. Nice work. Wait, we lost?
We did.
How did we lose? Wait,
I feel like you were looking at it wrong.
wait, I gotta look at the replay. What was the score? Oh, they were 209? Oh, man. That's embarrassing.
Sucks to suck.
Oh, man.
What's Robin Hood Bet Entitled?
What do we got? One more match?
Wait a second, I'm not
Yeah,
supposed
that's the last
Yeah,
one.
it's the lawnmower race.
What's the script?
Oh,
I
good
love
It's
lord.
on GTA. Don't put it on GTA.
What?
Right on GTA, bro. No. No.
Because you won't make it past like a certain point when there's like corruption.
You won't even get up the hill you played on GTA, bro.
Plus, I'll just get up and start blowing people up.
Oh no.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Alright, there's no, yeah.
Oh God.
Oh, I got rid of my
Oh, boy.
Douche me around.
All
So tell
right,
us about this
hillbillies,
map.
Get your mowers ready.
You'll have to find out on your own.
No, he knows what it is.
He knows what it is. I think
Yeah.
it's more for the people watching. This is entirely based almost exclusively on chance. Some skill is involved, but you kind of just have
A
to go
very
into
small amount. Yeah.
Small amount.
There's plenty of times where
I usually
I've
just
gotten
don't
to the
touch
end of
my
it.
controller.
Yeah, gotten to the end solely by letting go of the controller and letting GTA take me down.
Alright, what is my strategy
GTA, take the
gonna
wheel.
be? GTA.
Yeah, it's about 99% chance. There's like no skill involved.
Yeah. I'm leaning down a hill as we speak.
Yep.
Oh, it's not that big of a hill. What do you do?
Oh,
shit!
Who put those
I
on?
already died.
I already died.
Ball.
General commissions.
Yes, I'm free. Free.
How did I die? How did I die? Why is that a death? Oh, I'm done.
Oh, ow.
I'm done.
Because you died.
Oh man.
Just keep your hand on your head. You might die.
I'm gonna start all the way from the
Yep.
top.
Yep. Just tipped over. This is terrible.
Okay, now I can't even move forward here. It's probably not cool.
Oh no 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 no. Oh man.
Man, I
Come
don't
on, come on, come on! Somebody push me over. Oh, never mind.
Do not die, do not die, do not. Oh, motherfucker!
It can get frustrating sometimes, so I'm not gonna
I
lie.
love the
man.
progression there. I can do this because it's like, oh,
But going down is too fun to be frustrated.
How's that?
I've never made this.
Shit. So fun.
Oh man,
I
what
think
the
I can. I
hell?
think I can.
Gunslinger's gonna pull first.
Of course.
Of course he
That
is.
guy.
Now, see, the bad bit is occasionally if you get down to the bottom, you may get hit by the train. If you're in there at the wrong time.
The train? Oh shit.
Yeah, it costs us the train tracks.
Which one?
God.
The plane.
Hey,
Hey, boss, the plane.
oh my god, my fucking
Oh.
Here we go. Here we
With the
go.
pink
Yeah.
mower dream.
Oh, we might just make it.
Yeah.
We might just make it.
Nope.
Teabag's gonna win it.
Kid can't fall up. Nah,
No,
kid, you don't
Teabag.
understand. Once you hit that granite, you just go. There's no controlling it. Like it's just like watch. Like
Teabag
from,
got the
from
win.
right here on, whatever
go,
happens, happens. Like there's no.
Come on, Gunny. Beat Super Gunny.
Oh,
Beat him,
dude.
Gunny.
Fuck.
Yeah, Gunny.
Oh.
Yeah, Gunny. Go.
Gunny got it?
Go, Gunny, go.
What? No.
Coming for you, Rasta.
He's causing the turn.
Oh, I cannot get past the dead gun.
Oh yeah, I'm done. The what? The Hingle.
The
Dang,
heels.
Gunny.
Dead
The
gun
heel.
heel. I'm sorry. That was my
I'm sorry.
Floridian.
what?
I hate this. I hate this so much. So much.
Get
I hate it.
Son
that
of a
accent.
bitch.
Oh, it's the worst.
Go, Gunny made it. Finish for.
Just go down
Good
back.
job, Jimmy. Made it all the way.
Oh, oh,
Good job,
oh.
Ow. That's a tree and I'm stuck.
Alright.
Chill. No brakes. Brakes are a waste of time.
Right?
The grass is going to be really cut on this one.
We just need enough people to finish so we can just get on with
Oh,
it.
Yeah,
yeah.
please, can I
Yeah.
DNF? Please.
DNF. DNF.
How many people have to finish it again? 6?
Half. So we have 23. So at least 12. Actually 13.
Oh man, I might make it this time.
I might make it this time.
We got 8.
I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I
You
think
got
I
8
can.
done
I
now?
think I can.
Yeah.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Man. Do your thing, man.
Oh, that was awesome.
Do your thing,
So there
Ted.
may or may not be a barrel rolling down the hill that may or may not
May or
explode.
may not be.
There he goes.
Legend barrel.
I made my move. Did you see that move?
Did you see that movie?
No. Oh man. Oh no.
Eat
oh,
my
no.
lawn clippings, Chester.
Oh.
How do them lawn clippings taste? Oh, come on.
man.
Trash talking
Them
from a lawnmower.
Them clippings taste.
Oh, crap, barrel roll.
I know this.
No.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Oh man.
That barrel killed me.
I saw that, Ghost.
Oh, great. We have to cross the highway,
No!
too. This is
Oh man, the preacher might make
Going it
it.
backwards.
All
Alright, it's
almost
over.
done, Cat. Go.
Get out of here, Night Wolf.
Alright,
Where's the
now
train?
everybody get comfortable because it could take another 37 minutes approximately for us to get enough people to
No,
finish.
we're done.
Okay, guys.
I'm about to cut that in right now.
No,
Go,
I
Cat.
got
Cat,
this.
You're not gonna make it. You're
Come
not gonna
on.
make it, Cat.
No,
You're
I
not
gotta
gonna
make it. Dude, I could make it if I got off and ran.
If I got off the ran.
Oh man, what is this fence crap? Oh my
Oh.
Ouch, I finished 12th. Okay, we'll take
man,
it.
I could have
We'll take
ran
it.
through that sand faster.
Terrible.
Oh, that
All that for
friggin'
$100
map.
bucks? Come on.
$130, bro.
$100 bucks.
Terrible.
Come on. Come on.
Brutal. Brutal. Hi, everybody. We're getting all the highs in the chat. Nice. Steve-O, what's up? Moonstone, nice to see you. Oh, Moonstone, new sponsor. Thank you very much. That is very much appreciated. Kit, hello. Thank you for being a moderator today. Really appreciate it. This is finally over. Big Papa, what's up, kid? Welcome.
Make it sound like you didn't have a fun time hanging out.
No, I hate that. No, I hate that. It was a beautiful stream right up until that. You blew it at the end. Completely blew it.
Oh man.
You didn't enjoy your happy ending.
It was a dry. No, mine. Yeah. No.
So,
guys,
oh,
yo, thank you very much for being on today. I had a ton of fun and really enjoyed learning more about your club. What questions didn't I ask? What question would you have liked me to ask that I didn't? What's on your checklist of things you wanted to get across today that I didn't ask?
That's really put on the spot.
See what happened.
I don't know. We kind of went pretty thoroughly through how the club started, sort of the attitude we have towards a lot of things, and that's the main thing we wanted to get across is sort of that clubs like us do exist. Like, there's not everyone on this that plays this game is got invisible ankles and a bulletproof helmet and running around with a Hydra and RPG all the time.
Right.
Gross.
Can anybody hear Gunslinger? Can you guys hear him still?
Possibly.
Gunslinger, are you there?
He's chopping.
I hear him.
No, I'm just kidding.
I can hear him.
Good shit. No, listen, Gunslinger, I couldn't agree more. I think you guys really did a great job today of distinguishing yourselves and kind of putting out there what you are, what you're about, and I am certain that that message is going to resonate with some of the folks who watch this series. So, man, outstanding job, and I want to say very sincerely thank you very much to all of you guys for coming out today. I was so impressed and learned so much. So I really appreciate you.
Thanks for having us. From our understanding, that this was sort of one of those things that's been kind of in the works for a while, or as people have mentioned us in some capacity. So it was nice to kind of gain an audience in that way.
To know that, yeah.
No, I thought you guys did great, and again, I had a lot of fun with it. So that's always like a bonus for me when it doesn't feel like I'm like doing work out here, but just kind of hanging out with you guys. So.
And it's one of those things, and you probably don't have to deal with it because you've kind of been in the public eye a bit more than some of us. But the fact that as this community grows and as you know, social media and all that you get kind of a persona and you get a reputation out there, and it's weird. It's kind of surreal to have somebody mention, they're like, yeah, I know who you are, and I follow you. Like, I like the stuff that you do, and that's
but that's weird.
It's kind of a cool. It's a weird kind of outside of the buddy experience, but it's definitely something it's rewarding to know that when you create something or you contribute to something, that other people
much appreciate it.
Yeah, it is appreciated, especially when people tell you that they actually like the shit that you're doing, and you're just doing it because you like it or like your people like it. And it's like you don't know that you're not doing it for these other people, but like you're showing it and they see it and they actually like it. And we do appreciate when y'all let us know that you're liking what we're doing, you're liking what you're seeing, and we will keep it up.
Outstanding, outstanding. Well, I put links to your YouTube, to your Instagram, to your webpage in the chat. I will also put those in the comments. What's the best way for anybody who is interested in joining? What's the best way to go about that? Is it to message you in game, or hit you up on Instagram, or what's the best way to let you express interest in game?
Contact an officer. Mostly contact any patch member, basically. Honestly,
anyone that's in this party, especially.
I like that.
But anybody in this party. And that list, or Instagram's not a bad way, but PlayStation Network, most of us definitely like have the PlayStation message app, so we have access to those conversations at any time. It's not like we have to be sitting in front of our TV to see them. So that's a better way to reach out to it. But the thing that is, not everybody makes the cut, I suppose is the best way to put it.
Right.
We're not for everybody, and everybody's not for us.
It's not for us.
Yeah.
I think that's going to resonate with exactly the type of people you're looking for. So, again, fellas, thank you very much. To everybody who's in the chat, thank you so much. Kit, thank you for moderating today. Really appreciate you coming through. It looked like the chat was pretty chill. I didn't see as much trash talk as we've seen on some in the past. Again, Big Papa, Moonstone, Kit, thank you guys very much for being sponsors of the channel. I appreciate that. And again, much love and respect to the Exile for being on today. That is the end of the stream. Thanks to everybody who watched. Shutting it down in 3, 2, 1.